She floats over to you, barely being able to hold it up, and drops it into your arms. Done.
Well, thank you. As I put it back on.
You don't tell nobody about this, huh?
We have no idea what you're talking about. We
That's
saw
the
nothing.
Now yous get out of here, huh?
Okay.
Come on, what am I paying you for? Pushes you out the curtain.
You know what's great about this?
Hmm.
Because I trained it, I now have a plus 17 to athletics.
Is that without expertise?
That's with expertise.
Okay, I was about to say, like, how? How without expertise, but
No,
neat.
it's because I have it's 4 proficiency bonus doubled to 8 plus a 9 in plus 9 in strength.
Wait, at 9 you're already at a +4 to proficiency bonus?
Yes. It just
Oh.
leveled up.
I didn't realize you guys already got the +4 proficiency bonus at level 9. Maybe that's why the book doesn't want you to have that before.
Oops.
Well, too
Anyways,
bad.
it just means I gotta make things harder. All of a sudden, there's 30 Murgak score.
Oh my
I can punch him.
god.
You could punch him now. How
Nah,
much
I'd punch
damage
him.
does your punch now do?
2 more damage than I did before.
Jesus. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's 2 whole extra fucking damage.
The only thing is I don't have extra attack or anything. It's my entire turn to punch something.
Yeah, but you're gonna be picking up fucking stone pillars and throwing them at people.
Yippee!
With that much strength, you have the strength of an actual fire giant, so...
I think it's
Or
higher
is
than
it
that.
storm giant?
This is a storm giant belt.
Right. You have strength equivalent to something that is massive. So...
Uh, storm giant is. What is their strength? Yep, storm giant strength.
You have to live with 1 nightmare while you're here, though. Whenever
the
you walk
classic.
on the docks, when you walk on the docks at Witherbloom, they creak under your feet now.
I think they already did that.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty sure
no,
that's just
not
my
like
weight.
this. Not like this.
All right, next up, get some boots of elven kind.
So you can walk on water.
No, that's so I just have very light footsteps.
Ah.
If it
Right.
ever becomes too risky, I can cast. Or did I pick up Enlarge Reduce? I don't think I did. Wrong character, I think. No, I have it. I can just reduce myself.
So, with that, uh, Stores, are you ready for what you want for your tickets, or are you still thinking?
Yes, I do know what I want.
Also, second one, Clay. What would you like from the ferry?
So, I shouldn't tell you. I should type it to somebody else.
You shouldn't tell me. You should type it to somebody else.
Yes.
And then they tell me? Or how are you going to get this item? That's the question.
I mean, I'll know what it is. I now know what it is.
Okay. Well, time to run the scenario. As you step into the fairy's hut, she says, "Hi, hello.
Hello.
You looking to get an item?
I am. I'm looking for something very special.
Oh, how many tickets are you spending?
7.
Ah, max of the golds. You've been holding out
Mhm.
all this time, huh?
Yep.
You lay the stack of 7 tickets as she puts them in her bag, and she says, "Right, well, choose to your heart's content."
All right. No peeking now.
No peeking. What do you mean?
That makes it more fun, doesn't it?
Mm. Roll me a luck roll.
Do we have a list we get items from?
No, we're just better.
She says fine, and she says you see a black curtain pop up in the background. No peeking for you either. As she slips behind it.
All right.
I like to think that her entire appearance changes into a grizzly mafioso. It's not even like
Oh
a
yeah,
hair
confirmed.
anymore.
100%. It's the
She's a large,
full fit.
fat man.
I've confirmed
She
it's
swaps
someone
out to being a dwarf.
Yeah.
She polymorphs herself into being a dwarf.
All right. I
What,
will issue
Jacob?
into
This is the dragon of Prismari? Prismari? Sorry, what's up?
Oh, I will quickly snatch the item, which I have texted. So.
Okay, you snag the item.
Mhm.
After the item does get snagged, though, the chest shuts.
Neat.
Right?
All right. I'm good.
Okay, you sent it to. Who did you send it to?
Raz knows what it is.
Rez, on a scale from 1 to 10, how funny is it?
How funny is it?
Yeah, funnies.
I give it like a I give it a solid 5 out of a 5
Oh no, if it's a
funny.
5, that means he really loved it. Oh no.
Uh, that
That
or I
also
just
means
chose
he
5.
only ever choose 5. Yeah, no, he always chooses 5, no matter what.
Uh,
On a scale from 1 through 3.
5. I would put it this way: is it's not. I will tell you this at least. He's not doing anything broken, and he's not doing anything
Oh
like
no, I
they'll.
know he does. No, I trust him, or else I wouldn't have let him. If it had been Boney, I'd have been like, no, what's the item?
It'll be fun.
Fair
And that's
enough.
fireworks again, right under the power lines. Really
Whoa,
ready for my
mama,
power to
that one
cut.
split into. Boom.
Dead.
Yeah, I'm really just ready for everything to go dark suddenly.
Ready for your oven to catch fire again?
no, that was my slow cooker,
That was your slow cooker.
like the crock pot.
Oh, like where it plugs into the wall?
What? No, that was. Are we talking about
It
the same
wasn't that.
thing here?
Do you remember the other day you said you looked back and you saw like your stovetop fucking flash?
Oh yeah, no, that was probably just me hallucinating. I don't know, man.
Casual style.
It's
Casual
fine.
style.
You can go ahead and gaslight yourself to oblivion. That's fine.
Hey, it only happened once, so we're chilling. Once that I've seen.
Once that you've seen. Yeah, I was about to say. Just please be safe. That's all I care about.
Nah.
Don't be safe. Be incredibly unsafe. Live your life on the edge. Actually, for the
Anybody
meme.
want to go to the Rhythmodrome?
What is that again?
The
That's
place
where
where Flora lost
Flora
an arm.
lost an
Ah,
arm.
right.
Calculation turtle.
That's the place Flora was made, technically. Very technically.
I just know that as the
Ooh.
swamp.
That has nothing to do with any kind of swamp. No, this is where it was still Mira, and Mira lost an arm to get the plant.
Oh, that place.
The big cube that they climbed into, and it sent them to a different dimension.
Casually.
Casually.
Like a normal school.
Yeah. Anyways. Hey
I'm
guys.
going into that one.
Does anyone else have anything before I start going over spring break or summer break stuff?
Not from my knowledge.
Besides me just trying to get my bee farm going.
Right. You're doing a bee farm.
Mm-hmm.
Then when Kai
If you
shows
can
up,
tell me
you're stealing my fucking job. Punches you in the face.
if
I'm
you
kidding.
well, actually, if you want to start a bee farm, one of the things is you need to go to get to somewhere to get a starter hive. Do you want to visit Copper Kettle Farms over the summer break to get
You already
a
ordered
starting
that, I
hive?
think.
Yeah, he already
Yeah,
ordered
yeah,
that.
they
Oh yeah,
already,
they
yeah,
sent
they
it
came
over to
in.
him. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I
they
forgot
already.
about that.
Yeah.
I just been holding on to
Shit.
them.
Yeah, he ordered that
Oh,
like a
shit.
while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. That's something that slipped through the
I
gaps.
mean, I had 4
Anyways,
jars of honey, but I forgot how much you gave me. How much I ordered off you, Kai?
This doesn't
I
require
don't fucking
attunement.
remember.
you ordered a
I'm not playing
hive.
that character. I
Yeah,
don't
I did.
remember
Yeah,
shit.
I did order a hive, so at least I'll
Um,
have one.
Witherbloom would definitely let you house an aviary on
Okay.
campus.
Yay.
Um, it comes with a fee of $1 per week
Okay.
just for the rental of the space. But
Gotcha.
other than that,
And how would you do
so go ahead
the?
and give me like
Okay.
10 gold.
Okay. And how would you do? What's your rule sets on like how much I'm producing at a time per day? I'll keep track of it if
Per
anything.
day, not
Or
anything per day.
okay,
Per
fair enough.
week, maybe a jar a week,
Okay,
which you can sell that for 2 gold.
bet.
A jar of honey is worth 2 gold. So I will take that into account for your extracurricular for making money.
So he's making 1 gold a week after renting costs.
I mean, that's
That's still
almost enough
money.
for a noble lifestyle.
Yeah. No, that is for a commoner. That is a very like modest living. Like a
And he's doing this as like a side project on campus. Like it's not like
Yeah.
he's having to take and do any actual work other than tending to the bees,
bro's just on his
which is
side
something he
hustle.
probably has to do.
Bro was just on his side hustle.
I fully fucking support that. Honestly, tending bees is something I've thought of doing in real life because I'm not scared of insects in any fucking way. So, very cool, very mathematical.
That requires you going outside and
Um,
touching the grass.
Right. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and have you guys roll for your income. Unless you want me to keep doing the rolls for you guys. Because I think I was doing that before.
I don't wouldn't.
Don't care either way.
Yeah, no one really care either way. You know?
Alright. Then I will go ahead and... right, we'll come back around to that then, Zach, once you're ready, by the way.
What's the rarity go up to?
How many tickets you got?
1.
Then that is... 1 gold ticket is a common item.
Oh damn.
Oh, uncommon item. At random.
At random.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Alright. Roll it. Was it 100? D20?
Do you really only have 1 gold ticket? I thought you had more than that.
No, because I keep rolling shit and failing all my tests.
Oh.
Should probably take those out.
Stores, you were super quiet there.
Oh, I should probably take those out of my inventory.
If you would, please. Common.
Is it a Prismari ticket?
Roll me a D100.
No, I got 3 golden tickets. Never. I
Okay.
see it there.
So that is a rare random.
Okay. Still 100?
Oh, I'm not making anything. Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to the school council. They are fucking ripping
Okay.
me.
Said,
Yeah, nah, they're ripping me off.
Who's
What's the
ripping
star
you off?
ticket for?
The school. I did the math.
For what?
I'm not making anything if I do that. I'll deal with it later. It's fine.
Why? You
Uh,
literally make a gold a week. What do you
n-
mean?
no, because 4 weeks, and then it's 10 in a month, right? So if I only make one jar of honey a
No,
week,
10. I asked for you 10 for all the time you've had, and I'm going
okay.
to be giving you an amount of gold.
Oh,
Like you've already had the hive for 10 weeks, is what I'm saying, and I'm going to
gotcha.
be giving you an amount of gold for that
Oh,
for the wrap up of your end of the year, which is going to be 10 gold.
oh, okay.
So
Never
I'm
mind.
adding that to your total at the end. So you're going to be making 10 gold. So go ahead and just keep your money as is or whatever it was before you took away the 10 gold. I'm going to be giving you an additional 10 gold at the end of the year.
I rolled a 66.
Yep. I'm getting that pulled up now. 1 second.
All right.
I also had a couple messages I was replying to. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh no. The GM is giggling.
My
Oh
fucking
no.
thing.
Wow.
We're in danger now. Oh no.
Zach, I just sent you the item. You ready to roleplay get picking that up?
He's telling me it's just a bunch of lube again.
Ah, yes. Goes in empty-handed, comes out box of lube.
Oh no.
I wonder what the dean has done with my loot.
That is a good question, actually.
He drinks it.
Zach. Zach.
All right. What do we do with the
Oh, did
Presmari tickets that we have and the Star tickets?
you mean prismatic?
I think
It
I
just says
think
Prismar tickets.
uh Zach, literally the last like 15 minutes people have been doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing with them.
Okay, so you have star tickets.
I have 2 of those and 2 of the other tickets.
Can somebody please explain? I can't.
You convert them into magic items, buddy.
Any
All right.
magic item up to very rare. Your choice.
But
You
which
have
one?
so
For the
okay.
star tickets.
The prismatic ticket that you have, okay? You have one of those. The 2 star tickets, I don't know why you listed them as star tickets. Those are the same fucking tickets as the 3 you just spent for what I just gave you. So you actually had 5 and you have a prismatic. The prismatic is any item up through very rare items. You can choose.
I'm saving mine because I still have mine.
Snow just walks in there and just goes, "What the fuck do I do with these?" and just lays them on the table.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
What item do you want for the prismatic one?
What do you got?
Evidently, I'm doing upgrades now. You got something you want upgraded?
Sir, can you even upgrade certain items?
Well, for one, with 5 fucking tickets, you can choose your rare if you want. Although I think the one I showed you is very fucking funny. Do you just want to take the random of that and a random uncommon? And then use the prismatic to choose out a very rare item?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Zach, are
Can
you
you roll
paying
for the
attention?
uncommon? Yes.
Okay. So roll for an uncommon for the other 2 tickets.
Hey, Snow.
Or actually, no, you get to choose an uncommon. Excuse me. So choose an uncommon, choose any item except for above very rare.
The cloak of billowing. So it always looks like you're flying.
Yeah,
Uh,
just get 2 cloaks of billowing.
No, because I have wings.
Yeah, 3
It's-
cloaks of billowing,
You,
one for your back, one for each wing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can just get a broom of flying and never have to use my wings again. I'm just kidding.
you can fly around campus and just be the plane for marriages.
Hey,
And you
Squeezer.
get married, and you get married, and you get married.
Everybody gets married. You don't have a choice.
Hey, Squeezer.
Like a
How was
convent up in here.
how would Snow Creek feel if I just gave you my prismatic ticket?
He'd probably
get-
tell you to keep it.
I
Hey
don't want it.
man,
I'll give
it's
it
your
to you.
best friend, Greech.
I'm sure he could pick out a good gift for you.
No, I don't want it. I really don't need anything. I'll just give it to you. Take it.
Kitty, you better not throw up on me.
Huh?
His cat.
Oh, the cat
Oh.
who's I love cat.
I also thought that was Toomba for a solid second there.
Thinking of giving it to Flora, but why not Snow Crit? I'd like to give him a gift, so he can have
Alright,
my prismatic
I
ticket.
have been rolling out your all's money while doing this. So, starting with Clay. Clay,
Yeah.
since you aren't doing any kind of extracurricular activities per se that are like outside of like school, I'm giving you 270 gold.
Hell yeah.
After that, following up with that is going to be our boy, our myth, our legend, Boney. 80
I
gold.
know. Okay.
You have other things that you've been tending to.
Yeah, the monastery.
Mm-hmm. H.
Yeah.
300 gold even.
Hell yeah.
That's with the 10 extra you would have gotten 290 otherwise. Rez.
Hey.
470.
Oh, we buying spells. We buying spells with these ones, chat.
Squeezle.
Mhm.
1600.
Damn.
Thank you to your own having a church over in another town and getting call for funds. You can put
About to
that
say
towards
that.
whatever you want to put it towards.
Must have trimmed a lot of haggis.
If you want, you can also give that part of that over to Greech if you want as like his, but technically it's your chapel.
I require no money. I have
Greta
foregone
has
material
already taken a
possessions.
cut from that.
I got plants. Plants within plants.
Okay. Zechariah,
Yeah.
190 gold.
Damn.
That was just because I rolled a little low. Sorry, bud. Okay. Next up on the docket, just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I hope all of you are thinking of what you would like to do for summer break, yes?
I have a few ideas.
Okay. I will say this, since Zach is looking for magic item anyways, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up till somebody says, hey, I think I'm ready to go over mine. Otherwise, feel free to yap.
Okay, I'm ready to go over mine.
Okay. What
Alright.
would you like to do for your summer break?
For my summer break, I think I'll just be helping out. Um, fuck, I keep forgetting his name, but you know the guy I always go to in the swamp. Check on him, see what
Yeah,
he
the
needs done.
dean,
Yeah, the dean.
Valentin.
And if
Okay.
there's just a second thing, if you allow it, I will mostly be practicing silk ball with the team.
Okay.
You're joining the Silk Ball team?
I mean, whatever team I was
You
with.
said you wanted to.
I
I
think you're on
mean,
Mage Tower.
no.
I
Oh
think he
yeah,
was on
Mage
Mage
Tower.
Tower.
Yeah, yeah, I love Mage Tower. So
I'm
I would.
Silk Ball.
Yeah. Floor sick
Okay,
ball.
gotcha. I
You
guess
you
He
I.
have
doesn't
I'll,
a
do it.
recreation sheet that shows what team you're on, by
are
the
we
way.
allowed to join more than one team, like two or only
H,
one?
You
that
do
would
know
be
your
hilarious. You
tracking
should do
sheet
it anyway.
shows it's supposed to show what you have as extracurricular and stuff.
Hold on, let me check it. Could I know? Sorry.
Your
Yeah.
extracurriculars are water
Water
dancing
dancing.
club
Yeah.
and future
Entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs.
Second. You know what's
You are
funny?
not on either technically,
Yeah.
but if I remember right, you just didn't add you didn't swap out either of these when you wanted to do the Mage Tower because you were invited to the Mage Tower team.
Yeah. So if I was gonna
Is there
switch it
one you
out,
would like to swap out for
I would
that?
swatch out water dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the entrepreneurs for business purposes. Other
But
than that, yeah, those are my two biggest things, and studying with Flora. That's my biggest thing as well. So, all right.
very cool. Right, I'll go over to just remind you guys. Squeezel, you only have one, and that's Iron Lifters, but the other one is technically you doing work for the church, which isn't one that was in the game, so you can list that however you want.
So it has.
For Flora, you had
Silk
Silk
Ball and
Ball,
working
and
at
you had
the
an
Family
open.
Vex.
Correct. And then next up is. So I never did make a tracking sheet for Alexandria, but I still have your one for Kai. Clay, go ahead and get me yours set up because we've talked about it. You wanted to do the ones that were more related to Lorehold before.
I do have a tracking sheet. It's just called tracking sheet.
Oh, is it just called tracking sheet? Wait, what
Yeah,
is it?
you just made it called tracking sheet, and I was like, alrighty, that's Alexandria's tracking sheet.
I mean, that's the only part that really matters, technically. There it
Yeah.
is. Tracking sheet. And you don't have your jobs or your extracurricular listed at all. Yay!
No, because I forgot to do that.
You also didn't list any of your year 3 stuff.
I also forgot to write that down.
It's not that big a deal. It's just a D4 that you get to add on to those rolls when they happen. If you pass that test, that is. Right, okay. Well, either way. Maybe I'll check your tracking sheets and you can message me if you've got questions about what they should say and where. How about that?
Jacob,
Yes.
what happened to me?
I'm looking at yours. What you got a question on?
I meant over summer break.
Oh, you didn't say you were ready for that yet, and I still got to go over H's.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But gymnastics club and magic labs is what you had for yours,
Yeah,
which was working with
I
Xanther
don't.
and Urzenlock.
If you want to put off
Yeah,
me, I can
I
go
know that.
last. I ain't tripping.
I genuinely don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I know
Well,
what my other extracurricular was, because I took two. I remember it was the lifting club. I don't remember what it's called.
you only get one and one because you have to have a job. That's how you make money.
I've had two for. Because I've been.
Maybe you swapped at some point and just didn't make the change. I don't remember. That's been the last thing on my mind.
Don't
And to
worry
be
about
fair, I left these sheets for you all to keep track of. That's why they're called
Yeah, I
tracking
don't
sheets.
keep track of mine.
I noticed. Right. Well, either way, if you switched that out, then you wouldn't have a job. So give me your 80 gold back. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. So with all that, then don't fucking worry about that too much. We'll go ahead and do. So for you, H. First
Sir,
things first. Roll me a D100.
copy
This
on
is to
that.
determine whether you can get another hive out of your current set of bees and set up two things to where you're producing 2 jars a week rather than just one.
Mm-hmm.
You can set up another one.
Hey, hell yeah.
If you'd gotten really high, we would have been talking maybe setting up 2 more.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But so now you have 2 hives and you need to keep track of this.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
be on
will.
the tracking sheet. Okay. So currently you make 4 gold per sale per week,
Okay, I have it in my bio.
while paying 1 for rent, so you have a profit of 3 gold a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Is there a way I can
Welcome back.
roll? Is there a way I can roll persuasion to barter? Cause I'm selling to the school, for the cafeteria and
This
stuff
is
like
kind
that.
of a background thing. I'm going to say no, this is what you're able to make it.
Okay.
Sorry, just to not have to, like, every time you want to sell jars. This is something you're not having to actively do during the game, so I'm going to say no for that. Sorry. I was reconsidering it one more time, but genuinely, it's just a background thing, you know?
Oh no, I
But you will
understand that.
eventually start getting more
It was
honey.
just to raise like how much I can make off of them. That's all.
I get it.
Go ahead.
Maybe I'll let you do it during a next testing phase or something.
That's fine.
Sound good?
I ain't tripping.
Alright. So with that, you visit Valentin, and he says, "Oh, well, if you're looking for work, I mean, you could do an internship over the summer.
Oh, really?
Sure. I mean, I could take you on as an intern.
You know what? I will take you up on that, sir. I would love to.
Cool. I mean, yeah. Very well.
By the
You are
way,
now my intern.
how's your other assistant? How's he been? Still dealing
Huh?
with dead bodies?
Oh, I am doing just fine, sir.
Oh.
Pops out of the shadows out of nowhere.
I fired him long ago.
I fired him, but he still hangs around. No.
Oh.
He says he is doing fine.
Also,
So,
where's my lube?
huh?
The jars I
Oh, I
gave you.
thought you did not want to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, but you never know. I might need 2 on me. It might come in handy.
Very well. Show him where his lube is.
All right.
He says, right this way.
Uh,
He leads you out onto the foregrounds around the back of the building, and you just see a very uneven pile of dirt, very poorly hidden out in
They
the
just
woods.
buried
Oh
the
God.
Please tell me they like. I know it's most likely they just like buried it while it's still inside like the crates or whatever. But I think it would be even funnier if they just dug a hole, took every bottle of lube, and just dumped it
No,
out.
Clay. I hadn't gotten there yet.
Did I
You
predict
spoiled
what
the
was gonna
bit.
happen?
You spoiled it.
No, it's fine. I can change it. Right. Anyways, you walk over. He
Yeah.
says, "Your lube.
Um. Damn. That's very
Here's a
obvious.
shovel."
Uh, okay. I'll just start digging.
Right. You dig up this, and you see the crate, and you pull out the crate, and you have your lube.
Okay. I'm just gonna take like 3, so I'll have 96 left.
And then you just rebury it.
Yep. And I'll make sure
What are
it's
Give
you
better
me
this time and
a
doing
actually
to
hit.
lube?
give me athletics check, please.
Okay. 1 sec. Gotta bury the evidence.
Man, if you need help with an athletics check, you can always call on someone you know to help out.
Shit, if only I could summon
Who
you.
knows somebody who has a plus 17? They could bury it
14.
in China for you. You get it better. I mean, it's still a mound of dirt.
Fuck it. I ain't give a shit. It's all good. Shit, don't blame him. Nah. I'm just kidding. Nah.
Everyone
If
knows
you're
what your
going
lube
to
is.
keep like unburying it and reburying it, I'm not going to bother with putting grass seed on top.
Oh, no, you ain't got to, sir. And if you want me to get this out of your way and you don't have to deal with it, I'll take it gladly back.
No, we buried it.
Okay.
It's your problem.
Ah, fair enough.
It's
Fair
your
enough.
problem.
Anyways, shall we get to work?
You're going to at least not bring that lube and do anything with it, right?
No, no, no.
Okay. He walks back in, leading you back, and Valentin says, "Right. Have you figured out exactly what it is, you need to do with your lube?"
No, I just keep it on me just in case if I get into a fight or anything, I could use this to, make people slip.
To lube people up. Got it.
Yeah.
So with an internship, you understand that comes with no pay, right?
Yes, I understand that. It's just for me to learn about the field. It's fine.
Right?
Mm.
So let's begin with learning.
Okay.
Firstly, I will take you and show you around a bit, and then
Okay.
I'm going to have you do some work. He walks you around his house and basically tells you about like different things. He says, "You know about the dead bodies. You're not going to be handling anything to do with the dead bodies, and you will not go into the basement under any circumstances."
Yes, sir. I no arguments here.
No matter what noises, what rattlings, or any other sort.
Hmm. Okay. Raises a brow but shakes it off.
Don't overthink it. He pokes you in the forehead.
I found the
Ow.
breach hole.
He says, "Right. Now, as for upstairs, this is where you will mainly be working, but you have free reign of the main floor. After the summer, you will no longer be under internship, but I will tell you this. I will see about getting you another prismatic ticket. How does that sound?"
Oh. Um. Can I just get gold instead? I don't really want those tickets.
What's the difference between the gold and the...
I just prefer gold coins. I don't really care for much for the prismatic tickets to
Oh,
get
you mean
items.
actual currency gold?
Yes, yes.
No,
Oh,
it's an internship.
fair enough. Okay, I'll take the ticket. and says to myself, I'm gonna give this a floor.
It is very accurate that a school-based job just gives you like school gift shop uh like credit.
Yes, exactly.
Very accurate for university life.
He leads you upstairs and he says, "Right, this room." He goes to open the door. It doesn't really budge, and he says, "Give me 1 second." You watch his vampire muscles flex as he shoves the door open slowly. You watch as thousands of piles of paper fall and tilt. They weren't organized yet, anyways. It's fine.
What the fuck?
Right, this is where you'll be.
Paperwork. Fuck.
Yes.
Ah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Right, you are now my intern, so you will be doing a few things here.
Mm-hmm.
Number one is, well, reorganizing things, dusting things off, few
Mhm.
things like that. And
Alright.
also, this is about 30 years of not doing paperwork. I need some of it done.
More like you need all of it done. I can get it done in the span of time
You
if
think you
I
can get all of this done in 3 months? Be my
shoot,
guest.
if I do the math and everything and calculate for sleep, I might be able to.
See, that's why I like you. He ruffles your hair.
Hey, watch the dreadlocks, okay? It's hard to get these.
Right. Now, over there on the desk, you see that big iron thing with the big black handle?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a giant, like, think like almost like a cheese grater in shape, but it's just this big, thick stamper. It looks like those big ass bingo stampers that you can see in, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "You will take that, any documentation that needs to be approved by me, which honestly I do not care what you approve. Most of the paperwork in here is a decade old. I don't think it'll have any impact. Probably. So just stamp it."
Okay. Can I quickly skim through one of them to see what these are about?
You pick up one. Give me a luck roll.
Okay. D100. Damn.
Give me a history check.
Okay. Where is my history? There it is. 20.
It's definitely something administrative, as it's just like paperwork about like student protocols from like 5 or 6 years ago. It's just simple shit, not anything like super big. It's not even approved needed paperwork. It's just information. If anything,
So by my own knowledge, I can tell that even if it gets approved or not, it doesn't fucking matter either way,
you
right?
don't have to stamp this. This doesn't need a stamp.
Then the ones I don't give a shit about, I'm just gonna quietly tear them up.
This is like throw it in a fire pit and burn it.
Oh yeah, no,
kinda deal.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rip them
Um,
up and burn
He
them.
says, right, you can use the fireplace over there to burn any documents that are pointless. Just make sure you stamp all the ones that aren't. Then put them in the corner, stack them
Mhm.
neatly. About 40-50% of this will be just pointless paperwork. The rest, though, be mindful.
Okay. I'll actually.
There are also some documents that if you burn, well, I will be in a lot of trouble. So be mindful.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out, sir.
Oh, I will give you this hint. If it is on really old paper, it's from the archaic, and I need you to not burn that. And just bring it to me.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
That's all? Okay, I'll let you get started then, sir. If that's okay with you.
He salutes you and walks off. And goes to his office.
Well, beats being back at the dorm, so why not? I'll just start getting to work. So, do I need a roll
As
for
you begin
anything?
your work, we
Okay.
will move to the next person.
Alright.
So, hopping over to Squeeze. You think you're ready
Yeah,
for summer stuff?
absolutely.
Nice. Oh, actually, to be fair, Bones, you did. I let it slip my mind. You did say you were ready before.
I
Go
know.
for it.
Sorry, Squeeze. I did forget.
Okay,
You'll be next.
no worries.
So, Boney, what is it you would like to do during your summer?
You
Are you
said that
going to
all of
do
my
your
spring. Yeah, I don't need it.
Not all of it. You can still do some small things here and there, but like you're not going to be able to take on another big project like a expedition or anything like that.
Yeah. But no, I am spending most of it attempting to be a better monk.
Right. Okay. That means you are going to do the transition full to monk, yes?
Yes.
And we never have to have this conversation again, yes?
Yes.
Cool. Right. Anything else you would like to do as a small thing?
Uh,
Even if it
I'm more
doesn't
so
seem like a
just
small thing, maybe propose it to me and I'll still give it consideration.
you mentioned the dimension thingy-majiggy. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now.
Arithmodrome?
Yes, the Arithmodrome.
I want to take a trip in the Arithmodrome.
I mean, like, I feel like once Screech got a handle on being like a monk, he would 100% just be like, I want to get into some fights so I can figure out how to do this correctly. So he would just find something to do.
Are you going to invite anyone along to do this with you?
The Dean of Chaos, because he's my homeboy.
No.
Okay, well. Uh,
Are you going to invite any of your friends or student NPCs?
I would ask the party if they wanted to come along.
If it's
What
going to
is
be a
this
party
again?
activity, I'm down for this to not count against anything and just be like a single, like, sort of one-shotty adventure. I have several things planned for the Arithmodrome if you guys ever decided to go in there again. I haven't looked at it in a year, but
I said, I just want some practical combat experience. Practical combat experience.
never mind. Please, all of you agree to go. I just thought of one of them that I made. Please agree to go. This is not a
No
DM
one,
maniacal
no
thing.
one
This is
go,
I have a
no
cool
one,
idea thing.
no one go with me specifically, so I can say that it happened off screen, just to spite Jacob.
I have a cool thing. I promise it's not going to be another library.
What is this again?
Arithmodrome. Dive in and go to random dimension.
Hey,
Do I have to do
I didn't get to do it last time as Kai.
No, I copy and pasted the wrong thing.
Zach, who hasn't heard a word of this.
I'll go on an adventure.
You got the new legendary belt to go on the adventure with, so
Yeah, I'm ready to punch some stuff.
Damn it.
Squeezel, would you like to?
Yeah,
Like I said, this won't count against summer break for the other stuff. This is like a couple days of your entire summer break.
Yeah.
So that means even the intern could go H.
He's not paying attention.
He's not
He
here.
isn't.
He clocked out.
Jeremiah?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was on my phone. I didn't know you were talking to me.
No worries.
What's up?
Yes, I was. So Boney said for one of his things he would like to do, he'd like to go to the Arithmodrome. I said if you guys want to go as a group, I'll make it not count against anything for the summer break for anyone, for anything they're doing, as long as you guys go as a group. Because it's going to be sort of like a mid-campaign one-shot, but with your characters.
Another party?
No, you will be
Oh.
Toomba.
Oh.
It's just you're going to another dimension if you do.
Oh no, that's what I was saying. It's another party like Reach is trying to do or some shit. But if anything,
No,
I'll
quick
go.
1-day adventure.
Okay, I'll be down to go.
Just a little adventure in and
20
out.
minute-
Like you see, simple,
20-minute
super,
adventure, in and
He
out.
already agreed. He already agreed.
Let's go.
All right. That leaves the one who pays no attention ever.
Zach. Actually, wait, that's me.
Oh, like, what do you mean? As like an upgrade, Zach?
No, I just wanted to get the info so I can actually put it. I've been going through my inventory. I'm
Oh,
like, I don't have
it's
any of
just
the information, so I was like, I'm gonna
well
start
today
finding it
you can cast
down.
spell haste without using spell component or spell slot.
Okay. And while I was trying to copy and paste and Google it, I fucking ended up pasting the all the information for the
Pocket,
shield of
the
mine.
pocket watch of haste is not. Wait, is it an item?
It
I'm
is.
pretty
No,
sure I
it's
made that one up. Did it? Oh,
yeah,
is
no,
it?
because
You
I
made it up.
Googled it, I can't find anything. Like the closest is Quickness Pocket Watch or the Quickening Pocket Watch, and it's like a Reddit
Oh
page.
yeah.
So.
No, I made that one up. There's no thing to look up.
It's from the last time we were in the Rhythmodrome.
Yep. It is from the Arithmodrome, actually, because I will say that is the one place you all can just find magic items is the Arithmodrome stuff.
Or new arms.
Um. I forget. Boney, did you ever want to get that horn you got from the Oni identified?
Sure.
Not the
I can
Oni, the
identify
ogre.
that.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay
No, I
with the
thought it was
items?
troll. No, it was an ogre.
It is a magic consumable. If you break the horn again, it will cause an Oni of the ogre to form and attack whatever's closest to it. Indiscriminately. Lasts for 1
Oh,
minute.
so I get a rematch. You get round 2. At my
You could
command.
get round 2 if you really wanted to. Or you could use it at the worst time for the worst kind of chaos. I won't send you a character sheet on it because you won't have any control over it, but it will summon an Oni.
Got it. Okay, so round 2.
No, you fought an ogre.
Yeah, but
Technically
it's,
not round
it's,
2.
it's an
It'll be
Oni of
this,
the ogre.
yes, yes.
So round 2.
Sure. You want to go ahead and
Okay.
pop it? We'll see how that goes. That was a joke. That was a joke. Let's just hold on to that for now. I got
I
other
don't
things.
know, man. I could.
Oh, what's that? I can't hear you over me server muting you.
Cool.
Wow, this is just downright rude.
Yeah, I'm picking. I wouldn't do that. But all right. So Zach, you do you want to go to the Arithmodrome with the group?
Sure.
It does not impact your summon.
For my uncommon, you okay with that one? The drift globe. It's more for aesthetics than it is for like usefulness.
Um. Sure. So drift globe is what you want for your uncommon, yeah?
Yeah.
So you got a drift globe. Okay, that's totally fine. I already know what that does, so that's an easy one.
Alright.
What did you decide for your prismatic? Or are you still looking for that one?
Oh, that's the what, very rare.
You can get a very rare item, yes.
Okay.
It can be any
I
item. It's just not above very rare.
Yeah, while I was doing that, I was like, let me check and see what I've actually got first. And then that's like,
The
I went down
prismatic
that rabbit hole.
tickets, I'm also a little more lenient on the more broken items with those. I'm not going to look at you and be like, sorry, no can do for those as easily.
Cool. What is a bag of devour?
A bag of devouring is a bag of holding that tries to eat you when you pull your stuff out.
You can also
Oh,
just
yeah.
put it over people's heads. Insta kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
I have a gold ticket actually.
That's a rare, right?
No.
Gold ticket is just by itself a random uncommon item.
Okay.
You could always talk to your fellow friends and be like, "Hey, anybody want to lean into Greech's corner?" I guess.
I'm already at max attunement slots, and I like all the items I have. The only thing I would take is an upgrade.
That's a prismatic. Which, to be fair, H is currently working on one, on like getting one. He already gave a prismatic ticket over to Squeezle, so it's Squeezle's prismatic ticket, and you could maybe ask for that if he wanted to spare it off.
Squeezo, can I have your prismatic ticket, and/or can I have Toomba's maybe prismatic ticket? I cannot do that
Yeah,
voice.
I
today.
only have
Ow.
tunes. But you can have tunes.
Sorry, I started talking over you. Can I have it or not?
Yes, you can have a prismatic ticket.
With
Okay,
this
so what did
treasure,
you-
I summon that one random fairy.
Yeah,
With
get your
this
ass in here.
treasure I summon.
Yeah, get in here. I know what you want. Come on.
Okay, so remember that cool power sash you gave me a long time ago?
Yeah.
My dragonhide belt?
Yeah, what about it?
That's only uncommon. Can I have a very rare?
You want a very rare? Mm.
Well, it's a
Bless you.
+1 to my saving throw DCs on my key features. Can it be a +3 on my saving throw DCs for my key features?
What is that item called again? So I can look it up
Dragonhide
in my
belt.
stuff.
Dragon
Dragon
High
I put it in
Belt.
chat. Yeah, I can't do the Greech voice today because my throat's still
Yeah,
all
we can up it
screwy,
to the
but
+3 one.
alright, cool. So that's my key save is now. Key save is 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom modifier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but the +3 is how much you get on the saving throw of your key features. It wouldn't change.
Huh?
This finely detailed belt is made of dragonhide. While wearing it, you gain a bonus to the saving throw DCs of your key features. The bonus is determined by the belt's rarity. In addition, you can use an
Yeah.
action to regain key points
That's
equal
what I'm
to
saying. I
martial
just want a
art.
+3 instead of a +1.
Right, so it becomes a +3, meaning you get a +3 to saving throw DCs for your key features.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked what
Oh,
my
you're
key
talking
save
about
DC
for the
was.
saving throw.
Yes.
I don't know, your job.
Ah!
Skill issue, my guy.
I already figured it out, Jacob. Just
Anyways. Right. Oh, let me just go ahead and drop this bombshell on everyone. You know how I was saying if you're at your maximum hit points and you get reduced to 0 by 1 hit, that does not kill you any longer.
yeah, what about it?
I'm
That's
saying that
twice.
it is twice. That is what we're going
Oh.
with. At first, I was running it like that because of I don't even remember why. Too
It's
much
cool.
corruption from previous D&D stuff and Pathfinder stuff and
cool.
3.5 and everything. I like it. Okay, I do like it under very certain scenarios, but I think I'm going to from now on run it like that.
Me, a level 1 wizard with low con, insta killed by a rat.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's
Jacob?
awesome. Checks out.
To be fair, if a giant rat bit a person's face off, they'd be dead.
That's what I'm saying.
But as much as I like it, we can keep that to a Streets of Liarnia thing.
Anyway, I also got, you said with working with the monastery or whatever gives us a feature? Or is
With the
my
monk
feature the
monastery,
swap?
yes. I already gave you your feature.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
I had not get so H had never had like a moment to get like a story thing going, so I just gave him his feature as a end of the year thing. That's the difference between his and yours. That's the only difference. Make sense?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So with that, uh moving on to Squeezle then. Because we'll do the Arithmodrome stuff later.
Alright. So I should, before I figure out what I'm going to do, figure out what Greta plans to do.
Oh. What would Greta want to do? I do have an idea of what she might want to do. Squeeze? Or Snow Creek? You still haven't been with me to meet my family, have you?
I was actually thinking about that, especially now that I can just teleportation circle us back to school.
Sure, if that's what you really want to do. Just remember that you gotta spend a lot of time keeping that up, yeah?
Uh, oh no, that's, you can learn the key to a teleportation circle.
Oh, okay.
But there is something I should do before I meet your family.
What's that?
I'll get down on one knee and I'll pull out Divine of Vanity and be like, I should ask you to marry me.
What?
Greta,
Very caught
will you
off
marry
guard.
me?
And she says, yes, yeah, yes.
I'll slip the
You've
ring on your
never
finger.
seen Greta shaky before? Even when, like, the bad stuff was happening, she was never, like, convulsing or shaking of any kind. She is actually shaky.
I tried to arrange
Mm.
this with Raz ahead of time so he could get it, so you wouldn't see it coming. But I didn't have to.
Holy shit.
I will get up and hug her.
She hugs the fuck out of you. She
You like
kisses you,
kisses?
and you see that she's got a bit of tears welling in her eyes. And she says, we definitely need to go meet my family.
Yes. I don't know a ton about dwarven culture. Should I ask your father before you show him the ring?
Huh?
Or will he not murder
Oh,
me?
well, we'll figure this out on the trip. Let's just get things together. I'll explain how things should kind of go while we make our way there, yeah?
Absolutely.
We're definitely going to have to travel there first, because I don't know if we have a teleportation back in the... I mean, I could always do ascending. Give me a day, okay?
Okay. If you can, they can give you the key to it, then I can just teleport there.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Love you.
Love you too.
Runs off like a giddy schoolgirl. Anyways. Oh wait, she's a giddy schoolgirl. Duh. Of course she would. Anyways. Congratulations, by the way, Squeezle.
Thank you. That's what I was saving that 20 for, in case I had to roll for something.
What to like to convince Greta to marry? Yeah, that was definitely needed.
You're all invited. So yeah, that was my plan.
Yeah, no, have a pair of those, by the way.
Okay. I was considering using the other ticket for that, but
No, have a pair.
I can replace the dwarf about the The belt of dwarf.
Literally, as soon as the fairy had checked, we'll just say this is like a flashback of memory of just like the fairy checking the chest, being like, "That motherfucker doesn't realize." Like, looks through the things in inventory, and it's like, "Oh my god! Wait, what was that for?"
I did send it to you when it does too.
Huh?
I did send you what it does.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Okay.
I know of a ring of amity. It is good. Invoking the rune will be nice.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you guys want to take on this trip when you guys go to the Arithmodrome, NPC wise? The ones I can guess are Saria, Havernish, Greta are potential ones.
Well,
Don't
now
have any friends.
I'd have to ask, would going to a different plane of existence do anything bad to them?
This will be a different plane of existence, so yeah.
Mm.
You want to take her with you?
Uh,
That's
would
how you make a
going
Horizon Walker Ranger.
would going to a different plane of existence affect the date? Is basically the question.
Yes.
Well, it says here that the bond ends if either of the creature travels to a different plane. So, but you can always reissue the bond as a bonus action. So,
Oh, it's not. It's not the bond I'm worried about. It's the baby.
Well, I lost
baby
my
would-
arm in there, so
right?
I
Maybe
can't
maybe
highly
first thing.
recommend.
So
You
maybe
know,
that's a no.
to be fair, I will say she probably would be willing to lend the ring to someone while they're in there, because it is still a magic item, but it does require attunement.
Oh, I'm definitely attuning to it, but
No,
I'm
that's not what I
just.
mean.
I know
Well,
what you
actually,
mean.
as long as you have the ring, you can still invoke your rune. So that just happens. It doesn't have to be with another creature who is. You can just bond with somebody else while you're on that plane of existence.
Imagine
So I
using
will ask,
attunement slots. Couldn't be me.
just for the purposes of the fact that Greta is not going to be with you, I will say when you're at like doing stuff with Greta, obviously Greta is your bonded partner. But
Yeah,
which of your party members would you like to be your bonded partner for the time being?
I guess it's up to them. Who wants to do a guaranteed critical hit?
Oh, I thought about getting that one too, but I chose a different one. The Ring of Amity or whatever it is.
Amity.
Yeah,
You
Amity.
could get one too.
I
It's
can't.
not like it's off
No,
limits. It's a good item.
I sent you. I sent you a different one.
Mhm. Oh, if you like it, you should put a ring on it. Dun. That's your item. I'm good with that being
And
your
give it
item.
to you, Beyonce.
Yeah.
And if no one else wants it, I have a free attunement slot, so
Sure. You get 27 strength for that. Plus the damage too. So
29 strength, thank you.
It's insane. I give up. It's fine.
Teehee.
It is funny, and I know you're not going to use it for completely fucking my game, so that's good at least.
No, I'm gonna use it to do exactly what I did previously.
Punch stuff.
All right,
Punch
I'm
things
ready
and
to.
throw things.
I'm ready to summon the fairy.
All right, you're ready to summon the fairy. Clay, you also want to see the fairy as well, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You and Alexandria both can go in at the same time if you're good with that, or do you want to do separate?
Oh, I don't care. I've got a list. I'll just walk in and lay it down.
You just drop a list. Random thing, please, and then these two. As you drop all your tickets down, and she says, "Well, you're efficient." Anyways, hi, Alexandria. This is your second time here, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I got uh prismatic ticket.
Typicate?
Don't question my wording.
Understood. She takes the prismatic and takes the other prismatic and the 5 gold tickets and pockets all of them, gnawing on both the prismatic ones. You guys aren't doing upgrades too, right?
No, I
No.
didn't know you could do that.
Anyways, you don't. Um,
Got it.
she flies over to the chest and kicks it open and says, "Do do 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 do. You want oh, I know what you want." Uh, flicks 2 rings, one at each of you. Roll me a luck roll, both of you.
Oh no.
9.
69.
Let's go.
Oh.
With our powers combined.
As both of your rings, the wrong ring lands in both your hands. Oh, swap those. Swap those.
Oh, okay. Is
We
it
already
over
have
this?
one marriage today. You guys aren't getting married too, are you?
Oh, no. Not to snow.
Oh, but to someone else?
We haven't discussed that yet.
Fucking snow coughing up a fucking lung. She said, right, and drift globe, catch! You like boom 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 between your hands as she says, right, and now time for the random one.
Spin the wheel. I'm just kidding.
As the
Spin
wheel
the
spins,
wheel!
you see as it just lands on something that is just listed as Mizium mortar. She looks at Snow, looks at it, looks back at him, and then just cackles. Wait, oh shit. Okay, well, not on school grounds. She reaches in and pulls out a literal mini cannon and tosses it over to him.
It's an actual mortar.
It says Mizium mortar, does it not?
It just says it's a short tube. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Short tube
Oh no.
that fires explosive things.
Fuck yeah. Just point at somebody. Put your hands up. I'm just kidding.
Oh god. We all die.
Do you even know what Mizium is?
Do I know what Mizium is?
I do.
You want
It's
to
my
get a
job to
history?
know what museum is.
Yeah, 18.
Mizium is a magic-infused, durable, and fireproof copper gold-colored alloy metal employed by Izzet League of Ravnica.
Yeah, don't fire that.
2 feet long, 6 inches in diameter.
What?
That thing can shoot a 30-foot cone of Mizium, molten Mizium, meaning it coats things in gold.
Yeah, don't fire that thing.
We call it the
Flush
Midas
it.
touch.
It has 4 charges. Ooh, I gotta keep up with the charges now. Midas's
The
touch.
thing you can do for 3 charges is wild, by the way.
Oh
You
yeah,
want to
no,
read that one aloud,
I'm reading right there.
or
More
save that for an opportunity?
touch.
Have you read it?
20
Did you just read it?
I'm reading it right now. 20 foot, 40 foot, 60 feet. Damn. Dexterity.
Up to 60 feet. Yeah. Yes, Zach,
Wow.
it is a golden shower.
I piss on everybody.
It's not pee. It's just molten lava, basically. Molten metal. Anyways.
But this is
So,
it's the opposite of what I do. Now
are
I'm
you going
icy
to complain
hard.
about the random?
Now I'm icy hot.
Now we can call you Melted Snow. Get out of my shop. Alexandria, have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Bitch.
All of a
Uh,
sudden, the cannon
Snap of
explodes
her
in your eye.
fingers, all your shit's gone.
No.
What was that? I'm sorry, what was that? What did you call me? You said something really nice, right?
The greatest person I've ever met.
That's what I thought, bitch. Snap fingers, your stuff's back. Now get out.
I step outside under my
Why do they
breath.
call it an
Bitch.
oven when you oven the
And I
cold
leave.
food
I
out
run.
of hot eat the food?
Not hot, eat the food.
So after you all get your things, right, Squeezel, what do you want to? I mean, actually, I guess we kind of figured out what you want to do. Is there anything else you want to do other than get married and have babies and meet the family?
I mean, probably go to the library, research dwarven culture.
You know what
Start
would be a
making books.
nightmare for you? Is if a deep gnome and a dwarf sleeping together is what creates Durgar.
Dwergar, you mean?
Dwergar, whatever you want to say.
I guess we'll
Get your
find out.
Get your pronunciation
Roll me a luck
right.
roll. Don't get a
Ah.
below a 10.
Okay. Yes. Now might be where I use that 20. I'm good.
Nah, you're fine. Dwergar cannot be formed potentially as a baby for that combination.
Thanks.
Just comes out the womb. Mama! Sorry.
It's all
Anyways.
dwarfs do.
Mother. Mother.
Mother, get me a cup of ale.
It's like that one fucking Game Grumps meme.
Oh.
I mean,
Fill this with water, please. Return swiftly.
I mean, technically speaking, that could
Hmm.
be how they're formed. Because first the dwarf cast enlarge on me, and then I cast enlarge on them. So,
Ooh,
and Duergar are
no,
famous
that's
for casting enlarge.
yes, they are. Uh, I have been turned to drinking now, I think. Anyways,
You're welcome.
appreciate you. What's the giggles for, Clay?
In general.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's that's a
Sorry, my
thing.
character stopped being in frame. Then I started browsing Twitter.
Well, he's going to be out
Terrible.
of frame for a little bit still. The fact that you browse X is awful, anyways.
The fact that you call it X is awful.
The fact that you browse that
I
shitty
acquire
fucking
all my-
website is terrible.
I acquire all my Dankins memes from whence they came.
Why don't you just fucking grow up? Anyways, right. So, before I catch myself ablaze with a Mizzium mortar, who's next?
You know what? Screw you, Jacob. I'm going back to Tumblr.
That I'm fine with.
It's arguably
How?
worse.
It is
I don't
arguably
think it's
worse.
worse
If
than
it's
Twitter at
not
this
arguably
point.
worse, it is worse.
Nah, I think Twitter's worse.
It just depends on
Does
what brand of
Elon-
There's
stupid
no
you're looking
memes.
at.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
would you
memes
like to
on
look at Nazis all
Twitter. It's
day
just autism.
or other people?
The Onceler.
It's.
Would you rather look at Nazis or the Onceler?
Would you rather
Just a-
Nazis or people
That's pretty
without what's the word? Literature
Autism.
understand? That too. Literary comprehension. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? I only got 3 people left.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I didn't say you.
Jacob, can my special feature just be I have one of those little dinosaur grabby things that go like
Okay. Since it took Clay that long to figure out even the magic item, I'm guessing you're still thinking on what you would like to do for summer break, yes?
No.
I mean, other than like going off and like doing, what I usually do, going through like excavating, that's the word.
Oh wait, never mind. You and Flora actually already had plans made way earlier in the year for
Yeah,
summer
weren't you
break.
guys gonna
Actually,
do that? Both of you?
Did we have plans?
I
go back
forgot.
home.
I forgot if we were doing that.
Also, one of you has been supposed to be looking for very specific things here at Lorehold for someone this whole year.
It's kind of hard to do that when literally everything happens.
No, I know.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
You still had time to go running down in the mines, eh?
I did that like once, and all I
Twice.
found was things. Twice. You're
Guys,
right.
And rocks.
what if instead of
I found
what if instead of having
rocks.
like an overarching villain in Strixhaven,
And the
I just
first time I
became
got
Ultron?
pushed off a fucking bridge.
Yeah, somebody pushed her off a bridge. I wonder who that was. Anyways, I will say, doing what you were doing though with those 2 expeditions down, that is what you were supposed to be doing to be able to try to figure out
So you
the
guys
things she
think you
wants
can
you
rob an
to. So
empath by
you're doing
holding
the right
yourself
thing.
at gunpoint?
I'm going to be the most honest with you. You got to go deeper to find the thing that she wants you to find,
Well, I'll
which is
spend my fucking
terrifying.
summer doing that.
Do you really want to? That might be a
What
group
else
effort.
am I
if
gonna
you
do?
You might need some help. I'm going to be real with you.
I can
Hibernation has
have
already
my
found us
friends
stuff.
help me.
Which ones are helping?
Who wants to help me excavate?
I will say, for the purposes of this, Greach, this is too much time off of your docket if you were to do that. You can
I
maybe
already
make
wasn't
one
gonna
trip
do
down
it.
with them, but
There's no combat.
there is
Stupid
combat.
rocks. Never mind, we're going.
Never mind where we're going.
All right, I will say you can make it one trip.
I need one of those pictures of like the guy in like the t-shirt and slacks and then the suit where it just says like me when anything me when it finna be a fight.
So that we will move over to Flora. Clay, if you think of anything else you'd like, let me know.
Okay.
Flora.
Well, I had a bunch of small ideas, but apparently I'm supposed to go somewhere for the summer, so
It's not for the entire summer. You just need to make a trip back home to talk with you know who.
yeah, I think Flora just has a whole lot of like little side projects she's working on. The type of thing that like she has to check up on, like it's like the spend 2 minutes taking care of in her room type of deals.
Mm.
Like making sure I'm raising my leech as well. As well as the spiders I totally legally obtained.
Totally legally.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I think Flora's definitely working on like essentially essentially just having a like what do you call them? Like the what is it that they're called? The little like environment in a box.
Terrarium?
Terrarium, yeah. I think Flora just has a couple of terrariums in her room. One that is meant to, a lot of it is just for natural purposes, but
Say hello.
the other part of it is for raising leeches and spiders.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um, Another thing I can think of is I'll have to ask first. H. H.
Sir,
H.
I'm right here. I'm right
H.
here.
Don't worry, I was about to just start saying it faster and faster. Would Toomba have let others know about the apiary you're starting?
Yep.
Cool. Then I think we'll monopolize on him doing that. And I'm gonna start. Uh, I'm gonna start planting some like useful flowers in the area.
Okay.
Nice.
Just anything I might be using for studies and whatnot.
Do you want to help him with the cost?
Not a chance. No, I'm just picking these from the bog and moving them to his farm.
Okay, but since he's making the income, I would say that increases the growth rate of the bees. So, with that, you know what? Okay, this is what I'll say. You normally would have to stock flowers anyways, and with Flora being the one wanting to do experiments,
Mm-hmm.
it allows Flora to potentially do this, and you benefit from it as well through the fact that I will say your jars of honey, instead of selling for only 4 gold, sell for 5.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Lucky number
Uh,
5.
Secondly, Flora, make me a luck roll.
Yippee! 7.
Great. Uh,
I would like
However,
to use my I'd 100.
oh, you are using the D100 one to get the best
It's
result.
just I win.
Okay, got it. If you're using that, then what I was going to say was the bees were going to due to having been one of the plants placed there. Turns out it's very noxious to bees, and a lot of bees were going to die. Uh,
Oh my god, I'm so glad you did.
Cool.
Oh my god, my bees.
Now with the D100, enjoy your genetically enhanced bees.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to also steal some of those for my apiaries.
You know what? Go ahead. I kiss Flora on the cheek.
Or for my
You genius.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Let me
For-
ask. Metal or plant?
Let's go with the
What
plant.
side are you
I'm
going
going
for?
for the plant. I gotta conquer my fears.
Too
Oh
bad.
yeah, that as you
Metal.
go in, the vines absolutely start like spreading apart, almost going around you for a moment.
I just let it happen. You got this, Tuma. Embrace it.
You're about to be in the maw of a creature. Are you sure?
Yes.
Go, I punch him away. When I don't
Yeah,
scare him off, I punch.
The other, you just knock him backwards to save him from yourself.
I think it's a mix of that and also just like don't touch me like that.
Don't worry, Flora. You're gonna be taken care of
You gotta wait
life.
for drunk Flora, my guy. Gotta wait for drunk Flora.
Arguably, drunk Flora is even more loyal to her girlfriend.
This was a loyalty thing, not a kill Tumba because it'd be funny thing. Got it.
No, that's just a side benefit.
It can be both.
It can be both.
Can be both.
Right. So, Tumba,
Yes.
your genetically enhanced bees make it to where instead of 5 gold, 10.
Your boy making that money.
And an additional 5 on earnings through experimentations for Flora per. And since you're not paying for land, that's just a raw 5 for you.
Woohoo! More than anything, I'm just happy because now, since he's let me take some bees from my terrariums, I can now have leeches, spiders, and bees at my disposal.
And I'm running it as a 36 weeks for that. So when at the end of the next year, right?
Mhm.
You will roll so 36 times whatever your earnings are. So where yours is 5, 36 times 5, da 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 da. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
36 times 10.
Flora's
Yo.
also
That's
probably
360. It's
Flora
very
probably
easy
gets
math.
along pretty well with the bees, considering she has flowers on her.
See, this
Yes,
is
that
why
is
you
true.
take the class of
Flora's
entrepreneurs.
But that's at the end of this
Bees.
next year. You'll get that money,
Hell yeah.
and that won't matter because it'll be the end of the year, and that means our. At the end of this next year, we're just done.
Yeah.
So
But I think outside of those, Flora's mainly just hanging out with her friends, you know? Her friends, her girlfriend, whoever's still around for the summer.
hanging out, which means you probably would be part of those expeditions down into the trenches.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm down for it. Is anyone not going as part of the expeditions down into the trenches? And if you weren't paying attention, that means I'm including you whether you want it to be or not.
Yeah, okay.
I'll probably
Neat.
stay out of it.
Okay.
You don't want to come down to the
I guess
canyon?
to be
Nah.
fair, for this one, I don't blame him, right? Like, but
Oh, also, just to make sure, since we've both done ours now, do you want Toomba and Flora to do roles for tutoring and studying?
I was going to get to that later, but we can do it now
Oh.
if you'd like.
No, it's all good. Whenever you want. I just wanted to make sure if you want to do it when we were both done or if it's a later
Let's
thing.
know what the combination structures are, and then we can actually start with like the half a session we'll have by the time we actually get to this. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
'Cause then we can actually have a little bit of RP.
Yeah.
And get. I think I'm going to get things started for either the arithmodrome or the going down into the trenches. One of the two. I'm not sure which one I'm starting with tonight yet.
Cool.
I will say I have an adventure I would like to do for the one shot for the you guys going through the arithmodrome, or I can let you roll on the chart for the ones I have. Which I only have 10, but it's a D100 to figure out which of the 10 you'll do. Which still 1 in 10
Sounds like
chance
this
you'll
one.
get the one that I was talking about.
Sounds like there's one you're excited for. I'm certainly willing.
You are very quiet, Squeezel. I apologize. What did you say?
Oh, I'm certainly willing to do the one you're excited for.
Neat. Then that's what we'll do if no other comments are made on that. So that leaves Snow and maybe Clay. Clay, did you have anything else you could think of?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. So, Snow, summer break.
Yes.
What would
I'm
you like to do
hunting.
over
I'm hunting for new spells.
Well,
Hunting
spells are
rabbit.
pretty. Like, I've already explained this to Rez before, I think. I don't know if you were paying attention, but it's the normal, like, same cost you would do as a wizard to do spells. You pay for like a spell scroll, and you can try to incorporate it into your book.
Oh, I wanted to go on an adventure and hunt for spells.
You want to go on a little side quest? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Would you let the others know that this is a potentiality and invite them, or just a solo?
Hmm. I will put a flyer up with pull tabs and a time to meet me, and they can choose on their own if
It's
they
a
want to go or
flyer.
not.
He just posts a fly. So this is anyone can go.
Yes.
Okay.
Granted, it's gonna be like
How do I make this the worst imaginable for you?
I'm gonna
It's gonna
find
be literally everybody who hates you.
no, because they hate me, and it'd be literally in the name. You know, I'm hosting it, so people who hate me wouldn't come.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fair
No
enough.
one shows up.
Hmm. I'm okay with that.
But so you're just posting a flyer. Flora, you see a
Yeah.
flyer of one of your friends wanting to do something. And they're going hunting for spells.
Oh boy, a thing to do.
Literally anything will be acceptable.
You love causing problems for other people's journeys.
Right. Does anyone else want to go spell hunting?
Dang.
We get to
Supreme.
choose to go
I have
spell
good news
hunting?
and I have
I
bad news.
apologize.
Hey, yo.
I can't cast spells anymore, so not really.
Okay.
I just want to have it to where like Snow finds a map to a forgotten library, and that's where we're
No.
going.
Although that does sound cool, don't get me wrong. But that's not how that works. You would have had to have found a map to a forgotten library long before this.
All right, I
Okay,
use
guys,
my
I'm gonna go get.
fucking
I'm gonna go
spell
get food
book,
because I'm hungry. I'll be back.
the Atlas
If
of
you
Endless
found if you found a
Horizons.
map to a forgotten library, why didn't you invite Alexandria, the #1 nerd?
Here
It's
you
a
see it.
flyer.
You know, I actually. You know what? Hmm. Okay. I know where you'll be going. Nobody else has said they want to go other than Raz. Going
For the spell
once?
hunting, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
I
saying,
can't
yeah, I'm
find
down.
spells.
That's why I was like,
But you're a
ooh.
monk.
So,
Okay. He can still help. He cares about you. He likes you as a person. Surprise.
He's your
Even though
friend.
you've
yeah.
done literally nothing but stab him in the
Let
back
me find out you're
multiple
not friends
times.
with Tomb. I'll beat your
Multiple
fucking
times.
ass in
I
big
have not
rooms.
stabbed him in the back. I've helped him
Metaphorically.
multiple times.
Just about as many times,
You're
but
acting
sure.
fake towards me and I don't even know it.
Oh no, are we getting faded?
I think we're getting faded, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking funny.
Sure, we can just make this a group adventure. Any objections to that?
No.
That means
The
Greach gets to
sedacious
go
material I do with your mom. That's my objection.
Well, now Greach is dead, so he can't go anywhere.
I don't know what's funnier, the fact that you think you can kill him with an offhanded word, or the fact that you think even if you kill him, I will just play him again.
He died doing what he loved. Your mama.
I'm staring at this delete file button hard.
If you kill me, know that I will only have died doing what I love. Screwing over God.
I was gonna say he tried to fight God, and God said
You know
delete.
what? I'll do worst.
He'll archive my
Bratwurst.
character.
I showed your character to everyone.
Oh, great. Awesome. Everyone, have fun looking at Greach. Check out the Whirling Vortex. It's really cool, and I'm going to use it next time we fight.
Well, he gave us the ability to edit your character sheet.
Oh, don't touch
I
any
did
of
not.
that. Unless you want to. And if it's funny, just keep it.
Just made a copy of Greech and it's Grooch.
Groochin Gramblin.
Grooch the Goomblin.
Grooch the Gramber. Oh no, I just thought of something worse, but I'm not saying that aloud or else Pony will go with it.
It's the Gooner.
Right. So that is everybody's thing. Let's see. That's a few things to do filler content over the next month. So that'll be fun. Best filler content a guy could ask for. Right. So, for the Arithmetron, we'll do that. For Snow, we'll do that. For going down into the cliffside, do that. And then... Okay, I've got everybody situated, I think. Right. So, after some time, you all gather around right at the end of the school year. At this time is usually when you all will be deciding whether you're living on campus or if you're going back home for the time. For now, Snow Creek, you are still keeping your room, but you are the only one who's going to be taking a long stay off campus. Just because you're going to be spending a couple months, hopefully, with Greta at her family's home. With that, Greta is going to give you some fair warnings. She says, "So, I did call Dad. Oh, well, so it's not like you have to have anyone's permission. That's not really how it is. Matter of fact, it's seen as a sign of weakness to come asking first. My culture is more of a, if you want something, you take it.
Alright.
So, with that, he's not upset. However, he fully demanded that we do a feast. And that's without even knowing about the marriage. So,
Well, I've saved up a fair bit of money. So a feast there shall be.
well, we're gonna have to get you used to heavy drinking. Also, they're probably going to want me to drink, but I'm going to deny them.
I
Remember
can
what I said about...
probably. I should have spells to negate the effects of alcohol or lower the impact of alcohol.
So maybe drink some and then you hit me with that and I should be okay, maybe?
Okay. You might even be able to cast some yourself. You've got a couple of cleric levels, right?
I didn't pick up anything like that. I could think on it and see if that I could be given that. The whole idea of like spiritually praying in order to receive a change to your spells, so to speak. As she says I could get a change out for sure.
With purified food.
Yeah, just turn ale into water.
Reverse Jesus.
Reverse Jesus.
I mean, I can cast that a lot of times.
Oh no, it's sausage.
Protection from poison. That's not even
Sorry, what did you say?
concentration. Protection from poison isn't even concentration.
It's true.
So yeah, there's probably a few things we can do.
Yeah. Just gotta start nullifying.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for now, with that in mind, uh, you will make that journey, but that is something we will save for when we've got a little more time. I think, especially in the sense of like that being a solo thing, I'd like a more active to another day. Uh, for now, I think we are going to be starting off with going into the Arithmodrome because I think I could very much set up for this tonight. Would you all be okay with that?
Yeah.
I will say, for the purposes of this, though, this is late in your old summer vacation. You've done all the other things, okay? Except for Snow's expedition and the diving into the uh, caves as a group, or into the trench as a group. Um, that is something that could potentially result in you getting items and stuff. Or, well, actually, I guess out of those three things, which of the three would you guys want to start with? I'm actually down for any of the three to be the start of it. I have stuff for all three. I can get things started off with all of them.
I'm good for any, but while everyone's making their decision, I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast.
Okay, you're good for anything. Everyone, send me a message saying whether you want one or the other to start. And then if you just don't care, send that as an option too. Once I've got a message from everybody, that way you don't have to feel like, pressured in any form or fashion. Putting on Clay, Boney, Zach.
Sorry, what happened? I fully
Oh, I don't
zoned
care.
out.
Choose which of the three you want to start with from either Arithmodrome, uh, going down into the Lorehold trenches, or going on the Outlands expedition. If you don't care, you can just say you don't care aloud or send it as a message.
We should go into the trenches first because that seems like it'd be the easiest.
That leaves just you, Clay. Clay? Clay, are you there?
Somebody should buy me Pizza Tower. No reason in particular. I just want to play and I don't have any money.
How much is it?
I don't know. These are top of the brain thoughts. If you think I have any research planned in any of it, you're very wrong.
Did you ever play a game called I Am Your Beast? Too rich for my
Yeah, I
blood, by the
want.
way. I apologize.
I did, yeah.
Okay. The dialogue in the game is amazing.
That is pretty funny.
Oh, Clay's
Hi, welcome back, Clay. Which expedition would you like to go on, or do you not care which one we do first?
I don't care which one we do first.
That means only one vote was ever even cast, so we're going with Lorehold first, if you actually even care.
I mean, I just said we should do it because it'll be the easiest on everybody.
Easiest.
But,
Well, there's a potentiality for multiple excursions down, so
I'm only on one, so
that's true. Very true. So we will do. Yeah, once Squeezel is back, we'll go ahead and start.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna say, I think it would be most fun to go ahead and start with the Arithmodrome. That way we've got everyone, just in case somebody has to miss next week or something like that. So we'll start there. As you all make your way into uh the Quandary's campus, having probably reached out beforehand, Greech, yeah, before wanting to go to the Arithmodrome.
sure.
Um, one of the deans will have said they'll meet you there, and it's a very familiar Alan as he walks up and says, "It's good to see all of you again."
Wait, which deed is that?
That is. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not dumb. Da-da-da-da. This is Ibrahim, the Dean of Theory.
Thanks for coming into my TED Talk.
The Dean of Theory walks over to you, a large Alan. He has dark brown feathers with a gray ring around his face and yellow eyes, as he says,
There's an awful lot of you bird people on campus.
Tweet tweet.
"The Alan are those that like to study, I guess."
It's because they came out with the module.
That's
That makes
lots of
sense.
fourth wall breaking for someone who shouldn't be.
Sorry,
I
I
don't
was
know what
taking
fourth
inspiration
wall
from
you're
my cousin
talking.
Lulu.
I don't know what
Oh,
fourth
God.
wall you're talking
Fact
about,
that
but
you
that box has
understand.
eight walls.
Are you talking about the Arithmodrome?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like Flora could feel the eyes on her back. Um, he says, "Right. Well, you've been here a few times on campus as of late, Flora, and at the end of your year, you are deciding you want to go on an expedition inside. As third years, you can issue your own, but I never figured the Arithmodrome would be a place you'd wish to return to."
I've never been here in my life.
I'm more ready to
You
punch things now.
you were here in my office when Flora came demanding a few things from me.
No, I've never been in the Arithmodrome.
Oh, right. The Arithmodrome is that cube over there that keeps moving and shifting like a fractal.
Ah.
Like a freakle.
It is an anomaly. I'll explain this once
Freddy
more,
Freaker.
especially for those who are new here. Biggest thing is that it is random where you end up on the other side, unless the DM decides otherwise. But for what I can tell you, right now it has been particularly active, moving quite rapidly. It might spit you out a bit quicker than you're expecting.
Okay.
Right. After our last excursion, and about a year later, we invented these. Flora, he hands you what looks like basically a baton. On it
Uh,
is two blue. What's up?
no, go ahead.
On it is two blue crystals that are placed into glass-like chambers on each end, and you can see in the center there is what looks like a metallic button that can be pressed.
Oh,
You would
sorry, I
like
wasn't
to take-
listening.
As I grab it.
Oh, just like and maybe mistakenly hit the button.
I don't know.
Roll luck.
Sure. Not my character sheet. Nah, I'm built different.
He says,
86.
so with these, the way these work are these are a new thing. These batons can be stored even in a bag of holding or things like that. And if you put them in there, it will keep bags of holding from having issues when they go through. When pulled out, you can press the button, and it'll pull you out of the arithmodrome. It's more of a in a pinch sort of thing.
Do we have a bag of holding between all of us?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I don't think I do.
When these are used, as long as you only have to use your individual ones, that should be fine. If you'd like to take a couple of spares, we'll charge you 100 gold per each of them. But otherwise, we're willing to spare the individual ones. You know, for safety measures and things. But you no longer have to wear the bracelets you once did.
oh, is this in case you get your arm torn off?
This is to prevent it from happening in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel bad. He hands you a second baton.
Thank you.
He then hands everyone else a single one.
Fully locked out. What does this thing do, Flora?
Oh, I wasn't listening either.
Wonderful.
I think it brings you back or something like that.
You can have mine. I won't need it.
Ooh, 3.
Would you all do a show of hands of who was paying attention?
Raises
I'll
my
put my
hand.
hand up.
The two smart people of the group raise their hands, and he says, right, if you ever could, just make sure to, tell them in a pinch. Yes?
Gotcha.
That's my whole job.
He nods and says, right. I wish you all the best of luck, and whenever you're ready, you may enter into the arithmodrome.
As soon as he says, I wish you all the best of luck, Greach is just gone.
You go in by yourself.
Yeah, totally.
I follow right behind him.
I'm going
Okay.
in.
I guess we're hopping in.
Name's
Stick
Jeff.
You're on a roll.
3, 2. Okay.
Birds away.
You all jump in relatively at the same time, so you won't end up too scattered, but I will say, for that immediate jump in, you're going to end up a little bit displaced from the others.
Okay.
I have to consider where that might be. Give me one moment. Hmm. You would probably end up here. I think that would be funniest. Right. The familiar tearing of space and time hits you for those who have been here before. For those who haven't, it feels like your body's being pulled apart.
What did you say?
It feels like your body's being pulled apart.
So like average Tuesday.
No, not an average Tuesday for you. I'm sorry to say.
Wednesday.
Correct. Here, have a Thunderbolt token that doesn't get used in these games.
Beauty.
She is a beaut.
And gorgeous.
I mean, like, ow. What's new?
I'm trying to consider DC. Right, con saves for everyone.
Everyone knows I'm
At
the
advantage
best
if you've
at
experienced
con.
it before.
Shit.
It's all good. I'm built different. Nat 20, baby. Let's
Nat
go.
20.
Built different.
Build different, had a 12, but it was needed for the advantage.
No, it's because I'm a plant, you know?
Can I give
So
him disadvantage?
anyone who's never been through DC was
I can't
16. Anyone that's been through DC was 12.
I pass either way.
If you fail the DC, you're coming through prone and confused.
I assume I'm prone and confused.
Yes,
if
I
I've
don't
been
think you've. No, you haven't. Alexandria has not, and Tumba has not, if I remember right.
Yeah, Tumba's fine.
Is this where we met the dude who kept writing stuff in the book? If you read it, it fucked you up.
No, that's the trials.
No.
No, this is where you got the pocket watch. I got my arm torn off by an evil plant.
Oh, okay. No, perfect. Yep. Oh, so either way, you passed with the 12 or 24.
Yeah, no, I'm built different, like I said. Everyone else is being torn apart and Floor is just maniacally cackling.
I'm not.
I said average Tuesday.
Right. As you all experience your average Tuesday,
I have dark vision. I do.
let us go here. Right. In the case of the rest of you going in pretty much as a group, I would like for you all to put down a token. Who's going to be the representing token?
Snow.
Snow?
Totoro.
Okay. Totoro?
I second
I
this
don't know
motion.
if... Do I have a token of Totoro?
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a token of Totoro. Never mind. Get out of here, Snow. Anyways, so, feel free to put Totoro over here on Ardunos. Oh, what the hell? Okay, yeah, you just moved it down so you can see. Got it. Right. For Greech, please put yourself down at the first nest.
Oh shit, where the
Ah.
fuck do I gotta zoom out for that?
Yo, what's the first nest?
You have
Right
to
over
zoom
here.
out.
Oh yeah, it's
Other continent, gotcha.
Coming from the man who went, yeah, I don't need the fucking thing.
That is
Well,
kind of funny.
it was nice knowing him because he gave me his escape rod.
Yep.
I know. Mm.
I
Oh,
will find my way
actually,
out one way or another.
this is where you are. North. I thought about the complications that would come from having you that far away. I thought it best
yeah.
to
We'd never find
limit
him.
that.
This will be the rest of the campaign.
How do we
Oh, you would have
appear in
found
our
him,
in
but
how do we appear in town? Yeah. Is this like a
It is literally
portal?
like a dropping of 10 feet from the sky.
I land on both
It
of
is-
my legs. I stand in the middle of the town square and I go, "Bring me your strongest."
You know what? We'll open with Greech. Greech, as you land amongst the cobblestones of the town, you are in a large cityscape. Surrounded by people, you immediately stand up and proclaim what you said as several passing commoners turn and face you. They all stand and stare for a moment before one woman shrieks out, "Goblin," and they scatter.
Know your place, fools.
They're running for high heaven. The street
Guess they
clears
just
as
can't
more
handle the
streets
Greek
shut,
style.
and people are in a bit of a panic as they run over to the nearby streets. There's some who stand by stalls or by doorways and pick up weapons and ready them. They don't approach you by any means, but
I guess they just can't handle the Grand Blend style.
as you say that is when you hear a deep horn. It calls out twice, two long calls. Well, give me a history check.
Yeah, why not?
No idea what that means. Other than it is
You
a
guys have any,
sound of
like,
a horn.
you guys have any, like, monsters in the area or, like, ogres? No, I already killed him. Dragon. Something big, fun. I don't know.
You like approach a person and try to ask them that?
Yeah.
Okay. Old guy, young guy, or woman?
The older gentlemen. The old have wizened days.
You see an older man sitting on a he's an old guy sitting on a rocking chair on his front porch. He hasn't really paid any attention to you like the rest of the people. As you make your way up onto the porch and say this to him, and he says, "Huh? What's that?" He's not looking at you. He's just staring off blankly.
Oh, fart! Where the hell am I?
You're in Flame Bay.
This place is called Flame Bay?
Flare Bay.
Flame Bay?
Flare Bay.
Fire.
Young whippersnappers
Coast.
think they're clever by changing a single letter. What are you, one of those youngsters from Lishort?
The hell is that?
Lishort's Lishort.
That's confusing.
What are you, from Scoreforce?
No, I'm from Strixhaven.
Blazes is Strixhaven.
Uh-huh.
What do you want, boy?
A fight.
My fighting days are over.
Well, yeah, no doubt you're like 40.
I'll have you know I'm 32.
Anyway, do you guys have like a big monster or something that's like putting your town in danger or like taking up roads?
I
I
think
don't
I
know.
heard someone just a second ago say goblin, but it was a little far from me, so I'm not too scared.
Oh no, that's me.
Hmm?
I'm a goblin.
Sure you are. Goblins can talk. Ah.
Duh.
Just a couple lip smacks from him as he's like ignoring the fact that you said that. He has zero intention of believing you.
So like, what's happening? What's the, the local dangers in on whatever we are?
Well, is a goblin tribe that rests inside of Mount Leashort, but well, other than that, we don't get too much. Rez, you good, bud?
Goblin tribe. Cool, cool,
You
cool,
know.
cool, 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 cool. How
Okay.
how like what are these goblins like?
Mm, Gray skin, red eyes, big mouths of teeth, fat as the day is long.
Is it gray skin?
Yes, gray, greenish.
I may be colorblind.
We've heard of being darker colored skinned ones further inlands, but out here, these are cave dwellers. They pale up.
Ah, makes sense. I'm a swamp guy.
It's those red eyes, though, that are troublesome.
Mine are orange.
Neat. Tends to be the case for those who are probably of the Tabaxi race. You a Tabaxi?
No, I know I'm a goblin.
Sure, sure.
Anyway,
Just because I'm blind doesn't mean you can play tricks on me, whippersnapper.
my point being, are these goblins like strong?
In number, surely.
On a scale of like normal goblin stat block to funky custom goblin stat block, how would you say they are?
What in the damn blaze is the stab block? Is that like in London?
I think it's closer to a Texas.
The fuck is Texas?
Yeah.
Yeehaw? Wait,
And
is
yeah,
that
point
like a
being, like,
pirate thing or?
well, no, like, because cowboys go yeehaw and ninjas go hee-yaw.
He just stares blankly with his mouth slightly open.
Anyway, how bad are those goblins, would you say?
It takes the town guard to fight them off. Speaking of which, my ears are telling me there's some guards heading this way as you start to hear the familiar sound of metal boots.
Hey, old fart, you said you were blind, right?
Yes?
Shame. You'll miss the fireworks.
What's fireworks?
It's a name they came up with for me.
Oh, so your name is Fireworks.
Well, no, it's Greach. Greach Grandblin.
Right. Well, Greach, I won't miss you. Or the
Who are you?
fireworks.
I'll
Bonnie, you sound defeated when he said he wouldn't miss you. Are you okay with the? Are you good?
That's fine. That's cool.
I would have missed you anyway.
He was like, "Wow, I'm really connecting with this old man."
This blind old man.
Right. As you get ready to put on some fireworks, I think I'm going to jump over to the others. Just off the shore lies a port town in which 5 stray people land into the middle of town of. As you do, Odonos greets you with being mainly a group of lizard folk, these desert-skinned folk, and what looks like people made of cotton. Humans are very scarce as you look around for the moment you get before one of the lizard folk runs over and says, what has happened here?" Why are there people just appearing out of nowhere? And what is this with these funky get-ups? Are you wearing costume horns?
Huh?
And a beak? Hmm.
On top of my
Genku?
face. No.
No.
What's your scale? You dragonborn.
Dragonborn? No, 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 no. No.
This is all the rest of us, right?
Yes.
I will get up and try to shake the confusion out of my head.
Oh, this one. You look like a gnome who has gotten bad with frostbite, but it is hot here. No?
Oh no, I was raised in a cave.
Ah, we have all suffered hard times. He pats you gently on your shoulder.
I'll put a consolatory hand on his hand.
He says, "My name is Raphael. Did a wizard cast a spell on all of you, or
Sort of.
Technically,
right? No curse that is contagious, no?" He stops touching your shoulder for a moment.
no, I don't think so.
Probably not.
Right. Well, that one definitely looks like he got cursed. He points at Snow. To be turned
No, he
into
just
a
looks
bird.
like that.
Oh, so your curse was growing those horns, yes?
Oh, I'm not cursed. I was born like this.
Born with horns?
Well, they grew, but yes.
He doesn't put the pieces together. Trust me, him getting in that one is probably a good thing, Clay. But we'll get to why
Okay.
that is.
Listen, I'm dazed and confused.
Yep. He looks over and says, "Right. So what? You were at a costume show?
We were at school.
Oh, school play, I guess. Yes, that would
No.
make sense.
No, that was a couple days ago.
Look, I need more information.
We come
Wait,
from another world.
blink, blink.
Overseas.
Oh, you are from another continent.
Yes.
Actually, do you even know what continent you're on?
No.
No, not at
We are
all.
on Theros.
Cool.
Jared.
I can't wait to learn more about history here.
Would you perhaps be from the ancient Isles?
No.
The uh mm, I have not been many places. That was a history check he made with that he got a natural one on, so he's like blanking hard.
Anyways, we do seem to be missing one member of our team. Have you happen to seen a small person who is likely throwing fire?
Small person throwing fire. Is he some sort of entertainer?
N- He's
No?
entertaining.
Right.
But if left
He's
unattended, there may be a building burning down.
Can
yes,
I just
like
cut back
me,
to
but
Breach probably burning a building down? Is that
like me,
He
but
gets
more
bored
bold.
very easily.
Um, sees Guy will see Flora reach into her own throat, seemingly grab something and go,
He sounds a little bit like this.
Say you're talking Greek
Hmm?
while also still doing Flora. That's interesting.
yeah.
That was fucking awesome, dude.
Sounded like a lot of mic peeking. That's what it sounded
Yeah,
like.
it did.
Okay.
That was fucking awesome. Never do it again.
Mike peeking sounds like Greech, yeah.
You know, that's
That
fair.
is canon.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, you know how good I am at those.
That's why your mic peaked.
12.
Not the worst. And he's like, I have not heard of such a raspy voice before.
Do you know where the strongest thing in the area is?
Hmm. There is the dragon that resides on Mount Vesio. And he's known as Akron. They named Akros after him. Due to the fact that he is the reason it grows any grass there.
And where are these mountains?
Points at the tallest mountain directly behind you.
And which one is that?
Mount Vesio.
Ah. Guys, he probably went after the dragon.
I mean, I can quickly see where he is.
Oh yeah, that would help.
He's over there.
Oh, no. No. Hold on. What did I just see? Who said that?
Roman?
I saw a Roman message pop up and it was about being late.
Yeah. I'll probably be late to Sunday session and pretty much all future sessions.
Oh, that's fine. We're moving the time to 7.
Let him know that then.
Home. God damn it.
Tome. We're moving the tome. We're moving the ancient tome to 7.
As you should.
The tome has been transported.
Yeah, we're definitely doing 7 because both him and Ali need that. But we can't do it any later than 7 because T and Zach have to work the next day. So 7 to 11.
Either way, I'm going
Uh,
to take the next 10 minutes.
2.
Scry.
Crying. Fair enough.
I'm gonna scry on Greech.
I think Reach would just accept purely for the challenge.
Or for the audience.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
for the
Or-
attention.
His narcissism would kick into hyperdrive. So you scry Reach. Yeah, I mean that's let's while you're taking that 10 minutes, let's get you all a little more established, and then when we go to that 10 minutes will be me telling anything I described during that time is what Alexandria will see Reach doing during that time, okay? But otherwise, you all, as the guy is kind of wondering why you want to go to the mountain, he says, right, well, may I introduce myself? I am Raphael.
You already told us that.
Oh, did I? Wait, did I?
You already did.
Oh, well.
I'm
Anyways.
Snoker.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Snowcrack.
We
I'm
are
Snoker.
Flora. Oh,
Pleasure to meet you. Looks to Alexandria. And then to
Doing
Snow.
a spell. Just casually like writing runes in the sand.
You all are also wizards.
Yes.
Of a sort. More of a priest myself.
Priest?
Yes.
Right. So you pray to gods and hope they meet your divine intervention?
Not so much hope,
What do you mean?
although I don't know if those gods will hear me here. I should probably look into that. Could I cast Bless on all of us and him?
Bless on all of you. Okay. Uh, yeah, you cast bless.
All
What?
right. Say, do
So
you feel
you
any
are a wizard then.
better? No. Well, I am a priest who studies magic, so a little bit, but most of my power comes from it.
I'm more of a history buff. Just like raises her hand, just still focusing on the runes.
You said you were what? Sorry.
More of a history buff.
History buff. Right. But I do not understand. Studying history makes it to where you can do this?
Knowledge is power.
You are a wizard.
Say, do the gods here not help others? Are they capricious?
I do not know what you mean. Gods do not meddle in the lives of common folk. They are more of a faith sort.
Are the gods
Seriously,
worshipped
you,
here?
you actually. Wait. He thinks for a moment. Are you actually from another world?
As a matter of fact,
That depends. Would it be a problem if we were?
I am watching as all three of you are casting spells of immense power, and I have no intention of anchoring you. So no, it is not.
That's good.
three.
Fist
Probably
unclenches.
shouldn't. Probably shouldn't mention that was my weakest spell. Then.
Sorry?
Uh, I'll tell you what. We're probably looking for a guide. If you're
Oh,
looking
God.
for a job to show us
God,
around,
Groot is going to
perhaps.
kill all of them.
I will show you around Odonos, but if you want a guide, there is one. I could introduce you to him. Well, him and her. They work as a pair.
I think we'd be willing to pay for that information. Out of thanks.
Right. Well, welcome
What do
to
you all use?
Odonos.
What do you all
Oh,
use for currency here?
That's also
blinks a couple times, tries to think. I mean, your common metals like copper, silver, gold.
Oh, good.
convenient.
Ah, you know, if you're from another world, that would probably mean. He pulls out from his bag. You probably don't have the same script then. He pulls out coins. Would anyone like to give me a history check? At
Yes.
disadvantage.
Is it to understand the language?
It is to not only understand the language, but also to understand more about the coin. There's more
Comprehend
to it than.
languages.
So I will give you an easier DC by 5.
21.
Yeah. So at first you're like, oh wait, that's just like that's old common. Not common, an old version of common. The way he's been speaking during this time is modern common, but the coins themselves are done up in old common. As he shows them to you, and then you look and go through what it says, and it says Greyhawk. at the bottom of each of the coins.
Is that like the name of your boss?
No, 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 no.
Is your
This is a
boss a
name
big
of
bird?
warrior that saved the world 2 centuries ago.
That's a silly name for your world.
What, the world of Greyhawk?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's mainly just the entire linking of continents.
Well, anyways.
Uh, but without your currency saying stuff like this, it may not be received well. Most places it will still be fine. It's just don't try to trade it on a diplomatic sense. Um, from where you all are at, you're near to the ports. If who has the highest passive? Alexandria, I'm guessing with like a 20 or some shit.
No, I have a 13. You're thinking of
Me.
Miss
Oh,
Maybell.
That
this
was
is yay for
You're thinking of
once.
Miss Maybell and Krissa.
Literally all your other characters have high perceptions.
Yes.
Uh, does anyone else have higher than a 13?
Nope.
I have a 14.
14? Anyone else? Tumbo?
perception.
You're passive.
Let's see, 13.
Okay. Uh, holding where you all are. If you'd like, you can make me a perception check to see what I was thinking of, but yeah.
Yeet.
With that, Flora looking over his shoulder for a moment, it's kind of like a moment of double take, and Snowcrick looking at the ground, it's a moment of double take as you notice the bug getting ready to crawl up your leg. As you look out, you see that there is a city sticking out of the water. Like, not on a land mass of any kind, it is just a city.
Atlantis.
Oh, you stole my joke.
Um, as you're like ogling that, he says, "What? Oh, you see the Saratoga?
That's a weird looking boat.
Huh?
It is not a boat. It is one of the submerged.
Why would they build a city underwater?
They didn't. The water rose.
There's a city underwater?
Get right there.
Huh? Where? Huh? Oh.
Right.
Good
Oh,
grab head turn
yeah,
face.
oh,
Yeah.
how's that even possible?
that
Well,
that
probably
is
they
one of the
built
two
it.
submerged.
If I'd known any better, would it be the sea elves?
Oh, he just said
See,
it was there, and then it's like water rose.
Yeah.
Global
well,
warming.
mm,
very true.
thank you, Alexander.
There are two of those that exist. There's Saratoga, and there is Niato.
Niato.
This this continent used to span from here all the way to Solstice, which is part of Starside.
That's all really cool, but it all means nothing to us, I think.
History.
I
Meanwhile,
thought I was getting a
Alexandria, it means everything.
Alexandria pen digging into her book rapidly. He says, "Right, okay. You want just a tour of like, do you like big goods?"
What is
Well,
that?
I think we're still waiting for our friend to finish the spell so we can find our other friend.
As you say that, Alexandria, boom. The spell
Alrighty.
finishes, and you start to peek out at your friend. You can definitely tell it's a different type of area. He's not in the middle of a street and sand around, but more of like greenery growing up through the cobble, as he is currently walking off of a porch. As you walk off of the porch, Greach, immediately rounding a corner is a set of 4 guards. Each of them are carrying what looks to be these heavy iron chest plates, but like their legs and their arms are not really covered as they pull out crude iron swords. They are definitely wearing a much cruder style of iron than what you are used to at Strixhaven. The shinier, more stainless steel look that armor tends to have.
Wow. Holy frick. Are you guys the budget brigade?
Was that supposed to mean goblin? Let it just talk.
The budget brigade.
Did you just
like,
talk?
Yes? Like budget brigade. Like, budget because you're poor and your armor sucks. And brigade because you're like an amount of guards. So a budget brigade. It sounded better in my head.
How did he know we were the brigade, though? Shut. We are the Flabby brigade. As, we're not the budget brigade, fucker.
Yeah!
Now, if you would kindly come with us, so we can behead you, one of the men behind him says as he gets a kick to the shin. Oh,
Don't wanna.
I don't see
So
how
you guys
you
seem
get a
fun.
choice.
Can you point me to the nearest caster?
Caster?
Magic guy.
You mean a wizard?
Yes.
There's no wizards on Flabby.
Wow, not a single one?
There's... What's that got to do with anything, Goblin? Come with us. Or I'll kill you where you stand.
A bug flew into his throat.
Oh my god. Whoa. Ew. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, but where's the wizard?
I think he's making fun of us, sir. No shit, Sherlock. Right. If that's how this has to be. Spread out, boys. They start half circling you.
Okay, but if we're doing this, and we are doing this, when you wake up in around 20 minutes,
Ah!
give or
As
take,
like a sword goes to come down on you.
I immediately spin kick him as hard as I possibly can in the face.
That's a 8 to hit you. So what's the? Go ahead and do your spin kick. Is this non-lethal, by the way?
Yes. I'm not killing these people, Jacob.
Man, you've killed a lot of shit in this game before. Damage, please. As the kick lands
Not-
to his chin
Not
and
fire.
his knees hit the dirt and he topples over, the other 3 hesitate.
Wait. 6 damage.
10. You can
Well,
still
no
do
flame.
non-lethal with fire damage. So I did a look at the rules. Elementals and things like that don't mean you're going to kill somebody.
No.
You can
There's
call it
no
non-lethal
flame.
anyways.
I haven't spent a key point yet. I've just.
Oh, okay. Then he is still up as he takes a hell of a hit. But you have a bonus
Oh.
action, so
Let me
it's
check.
like you rock his jaw and he just does the standing like whoa.
Also, do we just
As,
have extra attack?
I do. Also, I'm at a D6, not a D4. So it's closer to that.
What? Oh, you got upgraded to a D6. Got it.
Yeah, I
So
forgot.
7 still need to get hit a little bit more.
I mean. Alright.
The second foot comes up and clocks him one more time, knees buckle, falls over on shoulder, and the other three hesitate.
I'd like to just note
Wow.
as well, these guys are in like poor mid-quality armor, and I'm pretty sure Greach is wearing like dragon blessed
Oh, it's
robes and a belt of
absolutely lavish. Yes. Honestly, if he had said he wanted to like go full like cover face mode, he could have, and maybe people have been like, where'd that goblin go? Oh, sorry, aristocrat.
drowned.
Anyways, like, you know what I mean? Like, but
What can I say? In order to slay, you must slay.
how did that fucking midget do that?
It's really simple. When you're this small, all your power's in your legs.
You just like pull up a legging to just show ripped, defined muscle, and you're like it's full like Bruce Lee flexing kind of deal.
It also helps I started circulating most of my mana through my veins.
Circulating what?
Don't worry about it. As said, where the hell's a wizard?
Still hesitating. The guy who seems a little bit more in charge than the others. You notice he's got a set of wings on his pollards, as he nudges the guy next to him and says, "Run, we'll hold them off. Get the boys."
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
one
make
goes
this.
to run.
I'm
Attack
gonna
of
make this
opportunity.
so much easier for you. For once in my entire life, I don't want to fight you guys. You're genuinely pushovers. Where is a wizard so I can get someone to cast locate person?
As one charges forward to try to stab you.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
That's a 6 to hit you.
You know, never in my life would I thought that. Actually, no, never mind. I always knew this was gonna happen.
He swings wildly at you. Ooh,
Natural
natural 1. You bring up a foot, but because of his wild
Quarterstaff.
swinging, oh, that is your quarterstaff. It's made of wood, right? It's not like a special
Mhm.
quarterstaff or anything.
No, it is just a normal one.
Do you care if I break it?
Go for it.
You bring it
Only
up
if
to
you give me a
block,
new one
but
while we're here.
crude, I got you. It's literally you pick up a stick and call it a fucking quarterstaff for all I gave a shit. But he brings down his sword, and you go to like just be like, "Huh, out of my way," as crude iron's heavy, as it just snaps your quarterstaff in two. He still has a powerful swing. It's just he's very bad at hitting.
My freaking stick!
Oh, I like that stick.
My
However,
favorite stick!
you just take both and just chuck them, and they bounce off of his fucking forehead. Give me damage. So he is still up as he like reels back, puts one hand over his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, fucking bitch!" As the other one is going to try to attack you, and he has extra attack. That's a 13 and a 9 to hit you.
I'm gonna be completely honest
No
with you,
worries.
Jacob. They can't hit me.
Oh, I know. Crit is the only thing that can. It is literally like a wide swing, followed in by one that comes close, but you just use a finger to push it out of the way.
Okay, so like, what do I have to do to prove to you guys that I am basically a god to you?
It's your turn.
You know what? I heard this worked for one guy.
I'm just gonna start floating 20 feet above them.
Attack of opportunity on you as neither of those hit.
Kneel.
Is that what you do with your turn?
Yeah.
Throws their sword at you. The other one says, "Fuck." Alright. Reaches around his back and starts like undoing a bow and that's his
You said
turn.
he threw the hatchet at me.
One threw their sword at you.
Deflect missiles.
Sure, it goes flying off, or are you like sending it back at him?
Oh, hold on.
Send it
I
right
don't know
back
if
at
you
him,
have.
or like aim for his toe.
I don't know if you have the
Uh,
catch arrow thing where you can throw it back yet. I don't
I
remember.
do. I'm just trying to figure out how that
You
works.
should.
It would come.
I
It
think
would
it
have
has
to do
to
damage.
Dex
hit.
mod.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah, it
has
would
to
have to
hit.
do damage
for
to
that.
you.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I will say you just like flick it off and away as it just goes clattering right next to the guy as he just kind of curls up a bit. It's like the hands on the head while lifting one leg of oh shit. The other
Okay,
one is
like,
smart and pulls out a bow, but he can't shoot at you because he had to use a full round to get that out. And no, not actually
all right.
full round.
Yeah, I think here. What if I conjure flames? Would you guys like me then?
You could just conjure fire.
Yeah.
Hey then, as he takes a shot at you.
Jesus.
It misses.
You know what?
Sit still.
I'm done. Whatever. Oh my god.
The first one hits.
what is this tomfoolery?
That's just knocking out the one that threw the sword at you and had you'd kicked before or hit with the quarterstaff before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes down as the other one says, "I'll avenge you. Don't you worry." Shoots another arrow at you. Natural one. He shoots it straight up at you. It goes past your head, and it comes falling down, and it hits him in the fucking helmet. It goes into his head, and he stops moving for a moment.
Oh god. Are you okay?
Uh,
Oh my
sorcery.
god.
As he, I'm fine. I can do this.
Dude, you have an arrow in your forehead.
It's just a flesh wound.
No, it's not.
He readies another arrow.
No, shoo, go away. Go find a cleric.
He shoots at you. That one comes pretty close. You know what? That one hits you, but the dragonhide just says, "Nah, fuck that."
Ridiculous. Bro!
Bro, go get it. Go get a doctor.
You see blood start to run over one of his eyes, and he's like, "Fuck."
Oh my god.
Are you gonna do anything?
Um,
Can I try to full persuasion to convince him to go to a doctor?
Sure. I would say at disadvantage, but you have advantage because he really needs a doctor.
14.
14. He says, I. Let me see how convicted he is. Fine. The boys will take care of you.
yeah,
Starts
sure.
stumbling off.
Oh my god.
Alexander, you watch all of this.
I'm watching all of this happen, and just slowly it just goes like from, oh, there he is. Oh. And then just, oh.
Describe what's happening.
Yeah, do you just say everything that's happening as it's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, and the guard said Flame Bay, right? Or
Flare
Flare
Bay.
Bay. Yeah.
Flambe. No,
Flame
Flare.
Bay. Apparently he's in a place called Flare Bay. The guards are already after him. Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know how we could get to Flame Bay?
Oh, that one, that's gotta,
Wait.
ooh, I hope that isn't in his eye.
If you want to go there, you would have to take a boat from here to either New Grey Garden or go into the bay. and head straight into the city, but that costs like a silver fare, which is expensive.
Oh, that's fine.
Right? If that's. I'll tell you what. How about this? Do you have gold pieces from wherever you are? I will trade you
Sure.
2 of mine for 1 of yours. How's that sound?
He
That's
showed
what you
us
told me.
coins before, right?
Yeah, they
How does it
are.
go?
They are pretty much the same. It's very much the same currency. It's just marked differently, right?
Yeah.
And with old text. Um, maybe the silver and copper don't look as high a quality, but the gold piece is still a gold piece.
So you give me 2 pieces and I give you 1?
That way you folks can, do what you need to do. I make a good fare here.
Sure.
He trades you 2 of his for 1 of yours as he pockets that. Besides, you know how it is. Information is valuable. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we need to go save our friend, I think. Or rather, save
Save.
others from our friend.
I'll say
That's
that
probably the more
him and
likely.
Snow Creek were probably having a conversation off to the side, and he says, "What do you mean, save your friend?"
Oh, it's more save our others from our friend.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ugh.
Oh, your
I
Well,
want to
friend is a criminal?
Ugh.
hmm?
Your friend is
Can
a
I have bar
criminal?
fights here?
No.
Oh, it's
It's
like that.
He just
it's like
likes to
someone who
pick a lot
gets
of
into
fights.
fights in bars, except the
Yeah.
bar is the world.
Yeah.
Oh, he is one of those ruffians. I understand. I understand.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
might get a day of jail, so nothing new
I
with
hear
that.
Well,
I hear it's all part of his people's culture.
yeah.
His people?
I mean, if they catch
Damn,
him.
Brad.
Gramblins.
What is that like a family name?
Mm.
No.
More of a
What are Gramblins?
smattering name.
We're not
You
really
all don't
sure.
know the thing about goblins. Don't metagame this.
Hmm?
Be honest with yourselves.
Did he ask something there, sir?
He asked, "What do you mean by his people?" So I would have figured you guys would probably just throw out, "Oh, goblin," but
anything,
I,
anything Greach has said about goblins that you guys take as
I'm
completely
saying it's
canon.
fine.
he
It's
either
fine.
comes from a cave or from a greenhouse, so I don't know which one is the correct answer.
Yeah.
That's fair. With his lore, his fake ass lore.
It's perfectly real, and we both know it.
It's absolutely as well that
Perfect.
Flora is not fully convinced he is in fact a goblin.
Right. He looks to you and says, "Right. Well, never the matter that. Like I said, worst case, day of jail time. For he should be fine. They tend to just jail people and sober them up. Even though
Well,
we're there, those pesky
Oh.
humans.
we should probably get there fast anyways.
Yeah. I
Right.
don't think he killed any of them, but
Could I make a
that one
suggestion? They
might.
are a bit racist over there. Maybe dress your clothes a bit tighter, keep your beaks tucked,
Do you think I'll be okay?
and your
The
clothing
robot
is.
plan.
What, you're in like armor or something, yes?
Hmm? No, this is me.
Rips
Huh?
off her arm.
This is us.
As Flora says, like, this is us, the vines just start to almost spread out a little bit.
His eyes go wide. Are you a shambling man?
Kinda.
Does anyone cover Flora's mouth in that moment, or is it like
Yeah.
let this?
Do it.
I'm just thinking we could give this entire world
When
a
we're
tip.
getting more ballsy.
Do I roll athletics?
No, I as long as Rez is okay with it, like a quick hand over the mouth kind of deal.
I'll allow it, but Flora immediately not doing damage with it gives him another fun.
Yep. It is a.
Why are you
As
interrupting me?
I'm sorry, but I have to. It's for your own good.
oh, oh, terribly sorry, sir. I did not see you there. Takes an appreciative like bow towards you. I did not mean any disrespect. He does that towards Tumba.
Don't be nice to this
Hey,
guy.
wait. What? I'm just in
But
between, like,
Flo, you should not be disrespectful to him. He
huh?
takes like a much more aggressive tone.
Hold on, calm down there. First off, let's get this straight. I am no king. You don't have to bow to me. Second off, be a little
I know
gentle,
you are
Floor.
not a king, Grace. You are but one of the children, yes?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, he's
said
quite a
that-
child.
Yeah, you know,
Floor.
if you guys didn't catch it earlier, he said something
Why do
goofy
you
about
disrespect
humans.
one of the children?
Children of who? Who? What? I'm just me.
You are a child of the desert, no?
No, I'm not no child of the desert. I come from the Great Plains, for fuck's sake.
One of the Forsaken? Oh, please forgive me.
No, I'm not. I don't understand what you're rambling on about, sir.
Look, I do not wish to like he's basically groveling at this point.
I'm gonna do an insight.
Please,
You're
your
just like,
What do you mean? For what?
omnipotence.
He's
Uh,
scared that he might upset you. Is what you get from this.
I
I'm
would like to
sorry.
just look at him, look between the two of them a few times quickly, and then I'm just gonna be, "You're afraid of this guy?" As I point at Tumba and like my other hand, I'd like to just like pick him up by the collar.
Oh, pick it. Whoa,
God.
whoa, 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 whoa. Who you
Pick him
picking
up.
up? Hold on, I'm about to interfere here.
He said he's picking you up.
Me?
You can do an acrobatics
Yeah, I'm gonna do
versus
an
athletics.
acrobat.
Good luck. Good luck, though.
19.
What's that athletics?
Oh,
Like
fuck.
That's
Oh,
one.
fuck.
37.
20.
Fuck. Fuck.
It is
Easy.
like you struggle.
So
Right.
like
Help me.
comfortably
Help
though
me.
is like the
Help
vine
me.
arm grabs him, like holding him comfortably in the air. It's just like the mechanical arm.
Oh.
This guy? Really?
No,
Servant,
in
help
all
me.
honesty, it's like a comfortable bed of flowers, like laying in a field.
Oh. You know what? Flora, is there room for two? Can you get him up here? He needs to try this.
What?
He needs to try this. Come up
Are
here.
you going to eat him?
No,
Are
he's
you a
not.
devourer?
She's not going to eat me. She's actually
You
letting me
folks
rest.
are weirding me out quite a bit.
Please, we stopped eating people shortly after our creation.
I'm gonna try something
Okay,
here.
right.
Excuse
I'm
me.
trying to rack my brain around this. From another world, you do not have children of the desert or the Forsaken.
No.
You know what?
So what
I-
is he to you?
I'm
He's just our
just.
friend.
Yeah.
My roommate.
I mean, if you
Child
want to
of the desert
serve
having
me, I
friends
mean,
with
you
Captain Bee.
can.
But okay. Right.
Don't serve
Sorry,
him.
it is your skin complexion that has worried me so.
Excuse me, what?
You-
Take that
what
back right
is that?
now. Right now.
I take it back right now.
Good. Now come at me
Wait, but
respectfully.
wait, if you're not a child of the desert, then I am very confused.
Don't
Perhaps
do
I
what this
should
guy tells you to.
explain some cultural
Flora,
things.
would you kindly let me down?
Look,
Oh,
I
right.
invite all of you into my home except for your shambling mound friend. Would you please not do that sort of thing in my home if I am to invite you in?
No, we will
Why
not.
not?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, listen, we're not gonna do no such things in your home. If you want to show this kind of level of respect to me, that's fine. I would definitely repay you in riches.
What?
What riches?
Shh. Bow.
Fucking Alexander's been doing your taxes.
I tell him to bow, cause I'm testing this out.
Your friend just told me you want. Are you a child of the desert?
I think if you rub his head 3 times, you could have.
What? What kind of cultural thing would you touch a child of the desert?
What? Touching a
That is
child?
a way to lose your tongue.
What the fuck? Who said that? Not me. I don't do
Who
that.
said that?
Who said that?
Not I. I just step
Anyways,
behind somebody.
can we just move forward with
Uh,
this?
I invite you all into my home one last time. Otherwise, I am walking away from this and never speaking to any of you again.
Cool, cool.
We
Would you?
need to talk in private so I can figure things out. Unless you actually are a child of the desert, in which I am deeply sorry for my disrespect. I do not wish for your wishes, only for you to not kill me.
If you was to disrespect me, I wouldn't kill you. I'd just lunch you.
You'd
What
what?
is lunch?
What? Nothing.
You would feed me?
No, I'll just lynch you. You know what that means, right?
You mean hang me from a rope?
Mm-hmm.
He puts both of his hands to his throat?
Yep.
Did you
I
say
would.
you wouldn't kill him, you just kill him?
No, I'll just hang him. The rope would definitely be loose. It would just be him hanging.
That would still kill him.
Uh, not if you do it
What is
right.
going
Oh,
on?
that kills me.
Fine, I am
No,
washing my hands of
that
this.
would still kill him.
Listen,
He
See-
starts
listen.
to walk away.
If I did this, as like the vine arm starts to wrap around your throat.
He
uh,
goes into a nearby building 2 down on the left.
I follow him.
Oh, I guess
If
we're
you
going this
have a
way.
vine around your, you have a vine
Well, I
around
fig-
your
Vine around
throat,
your
what do you
throat.
do?
I know that. That's fine.
I
I'm
just
still gonna
walk
keep
along
walking.
with him.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
walking. My con is
it's
a
like, oh,
3. I can hold my
I'm
breath.
not really putting strength into it. Like, kind of am being dragged along. It's just like,
Oh, we're going this way.
I guess like my voice would be like hard to talk. I'll just say, so.
I let go when we get close.
Oh.
One of the desert skin folk, which this is basically a human but with a tan. However, you will notice that there looks to be this like sandy complexion at the top of their shoulders and around their waist, as they do not wear shirts, any of these folk, and you watch as like it is actually sand, not skin.
Oh.
However, it looks more like skin on the lower part of their extremities, such as their chest or their belly.
Robes.
What is going on? Why are you folks following Raphael? He
why
looks
not?
very disturbed.
Oh, it's because he disrespected me.
You are
I
child
am.
of the desert, yes?
Yes. According
No,
to
he's
your friend
not.
here, I am. Yes, I am. Winks at floor.
It is
It's not
traditionally
nice to lie to
Yes.
people.
We can use this.
Yes, Alexandra, good work. Yes, I was just coming to check up on, how you people have been doing.
the lizard folk serve the children of the desert, but I am not a worshipper.
That's
What is it I can do for you, sir?
I was hoping if you can, show me to your wares.
No. I wish to know why you follow Raphael.
Oh, you wish well, because I'm curious to see what he's been up to all these years, as I've just
If
returned
you
from
wish
a long
to do
journey.
harm to a long-lasting friend of mine, I will stand in your path.
I do not want to bring harm. Calm down, boy.
I know the children of the desert can be powerful, but I will stand my ground.
And
Don't
I
worry.
admire your bravery.
If we wanted to hurt him, we already would have.
Okay, maybe let's tone this back.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Literally,
I grab both of
Alexandria,
their
like,
collars. I grab both of the collars, just drag them back.
Oh, we're going.
you know,
Let's tone this down, okay?
does Snowcrack walk up after this, or is this like
I'm not involved with any of this.
right? So,
I'm just watching folks
Alexandria,
walk.
you pull the 2 away. Snow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna watch this from a distance.
Yeah, you've like taken a step back. Got it.
Like,
You and Snowcreek are off to the side watching. Alexandria,
maybe
you pulled them away. What do you say to them?
Let's tone it down, you two.
Come on, we're just having no fun. But I
As
do
much
agree.
as I enjoy fun, I also enjoy history. And this is prime history, ready to be discovered.
Okay,
I don't
worry,
think
we'll
this is
get-
history. I think it's the present.
we can get some more history lore for you if that's what you
I
want.
can get so many notes.
Don't worry, I got you. Follow my lead.
Just don't be
Oh,
rude.
I think we're about to make history.
As I fix my clothing. Anyways, what is your name, servant? I'm talking to the guy that keeps referring me to the desert child.
I face palm.
According to Raphael, who has walked into his house and left the scene,
Yep, I am walking over towards his house. Unless the other guy's gonna
you
stop
go
me.
to walk back towards his house and are immediately cut off by 3 of the desert skin folk.
Oh, I say, oh, servants I see, or
This is not getting funnier. This is getting serious.
listen, he invited us into his home. We are not here to do any treason or any harm to the man.
From what
We are
I
just
heard, he was offering an invite, but said he would wash his hands of such occasions. We have been paying attention. He gestures to all the people out in the middle of the street, about 2 dozen, who are all looking very skeptical and bothered.
listen. I
You
just
are
go out
not
into the middle. Oh,
are.
sorry. Anyways, I'll say, listen, folks, not here to do any harm. We're just here to see what's been going on for these past couple of years, to catch up on some history. My friend here, Alexandra, is very interested in learning some lore, and I just thought it would be nice to bring some company to learn about some of our history.
That explains nothing.
Okay, should I
What
roll a
is it you want?
Uh, what is it that we want?
Adventure.
Oh, we want adventure.
Perhaps
Oh,
you should look somewhere else.
And we need. Oh, we are going somewhere else. We need a ride to Flame Bay. Flame Bay.
The docks are just over there. You can find a schooner and maybe rent it. Or you could, if you do not know how to sail, talk with one of the dock hands, but with your attitude here,
Attitude? What attitude? I wasn't given no attitude. I was
attitude is a neutral term, meaning the way you have acted in this moment. It is not pleasant.
Well, I'm
Lying
sorry.
and claiming to be a child of the desert, disrespectful. And if a child of the desert heard you do such,
But they're gonna come and kick my ass.
they would hang you, like you claimed you would do to him.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Anyways, I just start walking. Alright. We're done here.
Floor just remains standing there, smiling, staring at them all for a moment before looking, kind of slowly turning back. A few more eyes open wide on her pliant face as she goes,
Oh, we're going. Bye.
As the two of you begin to walk off, leaving Alexandria for a moment, the man says, "It was their disrespect, not yours. Do not feel as though we are lumping you in with that. As for the other two, much respect to the 3. They each do a passive nod towards each of you, and then walk off.
Okay. I turn to Snow and Snowcreek. Can any of you drive a boat?
I can. I'm certified, as you guys remember.
He did
You're
learn.
certified
He
at
did take some
driving a
I
time to
did
boat?
figure out.
when I left fucking
did.
Mira.
Are we really going to trust him with driving the boat?
No, don't worry. Things are different now, Flora.
He knows how to row a boat. He does not know how to sail a ship.
He does
I can
not have
figure it out.
perfect
Let me
insight.
roll your intelligence.
Okay, give me a raw intelligence check.
Fuck. 9.
Maybe.
I know this button. I pressed the wrong button.
I mean, if you want to keep up the narcissistic thing, you're more than welcome to.
Oh no, I will.
Okay.
It's been a
So
minute.
I
far,
mean,
he
for the
claimed.
next 10 minutes, I could tap into water vehicle proficiencies.
Just the 10 minutes you need to get out of the dock. That's all you need. After that, it's everybody else's problem.
I think we
Well, I
just
can do
hire
that
someone.
about
I can figure this out. Just give me a
3
minute.
times.
Flick this. Turn this.
So you all are walking to make your way to the docks as a group, then? Yes.
Yes.
probably.
Snowcreek.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm flying, so fuck them.
When you start flying, you do get looks, but nobody says anything really. As you all make your way down to the docks. Upon having your conversation, you can continue that, but you will arrive at three sets of docks, and these 3 individual sets. There's one that seems designated for fishing boats, another for smaller ships, and one that houses a large ship that looks to be a brig.
We just need a boat that fits 5 people.
Then maybe the schooners or the floats. A float being a small boat that has a single sail.
Let's just get a simple sailboat.
Alrighty.
You got
Do we want to
tripod
hire
sailboat.
someone to drive the boat for us?
It depends on how
I
much
will
it's
say
gonna
not all of you
cost.
will fit on a sailboat, and I'm pretty sure Flora would sink a sailboat.
Oh right, because they're heavy as shit. Fuck. Flora, is there any way you can lose weight in a respectful manner?
Respectful. Ah, yes, that makes it so much more respectful.
I know another way we could reduce the weight on the ship.
How?
We could leave you behind.
Oh, I vote against that. I did. At least
Uh,
my
like I
suggestion was
said,
to
as a
visit you.
group, even without Flora on there, would still be a fucking tight fit on a sailboat. You might need a schooner for group size.
Okay. You know what? Fine. I'll get myself a rowboat. Fuck it. I'll follow right behind
No,
y'all.
no, we're just going to go on a bigger boat.
That's really
Also, who did you
expensive.
pick as your pairing, your bond? By the way, Squeeze, who's your bonded partner for this
What was that?
trip? Who's your bonded partner right now?
Flora.
Flora. Okay. Anyways,
Uh, I guess I'll just say like that's really expensive. So I mean, if we can really afford it or convince the fucker, then shit.
They're all poor here.
Damn. Oh fuck it.
so loud. A few,
Ugh.
few offhands give you dirty looks, but otherwise, like,
Comparatively.
Okay, wrong. I walk over to a fucker that has a big bow and I go talk to him.
you walk over to the biggest boat.
Yep.
Is that what we're doing?
Oh yes.
Right. You make your way down the
Don't need that
dockside,
big
and
boat.
eventually you come up to what looks to be a lizard folk. He has these long, dread-like tendrils coming off of his chin, and he looks more like an iguana than he does any other kind of lizard. Um, you can see that he has these big, independent eyes as they flip around and look different directions. As soon as he notices you, though, you watch his shade change a bit to be a little more ocean blue. Or, oh, I said iguana. I meant chameleon. Let me just
Yeah.
go ahead and throw that back out there.
Yeah, I was like,
Mhm.
when you when you said like
Apologies.
the little eyes goo goo all over the place, I was like, that's
You
not
figured
an
it out. I was
iguana.
like,
That's a
uh,
chameleon.
it
That's
looks
not
more
an
like
Long, tall
iguana.
motherfuckers hanging from a tree.
It's a
and
chameleon.
he turns to you and he says, "Right, what would it be that you come to me?"
Uh, I was. Excuse me, sir. We were wondering how much you were renting your boat for us to use.
You want to use my ship?
Yes, sir. How
A
much?
smile wide.
I was hoping me and you can work out a deal.
Right. A child of the desert approaches me and demands usage of my ship.
I roll my eyes.
Yet I am not a worshipper.
Yeah, well, I don't need you to worship me, sir. All we need is just some transportation. That's all we need just to get from point A to point B. Would you be happening to bargain? Hmm?
You are awfully kind for a child of the desert. I thought this would turn more into a brawl than anything.
Oh no, sir. I'm not coming here to offend anybody or to do any assaults.
That is ridiculous talk for a child of the desert.
I am not a child of the desert, sir. I can assure you. I am just me, Toomba, a man from a different plane of existence.
Then why do you match their complexion?
I don't know. It's just I was born this way, okay? I'm sorry for being black. What do you want me to say?
He kind of shakes his head.
Listen,
Right.
Well,
Here
kind of
be.
nifty. You should have been purple like me.
You wish to ride aboard the ship. The ship goes where it goes. We are going to be going through Saratoga and making our way over to the Siren Sea. Hopefully that's your destination, or else boarding my ship would serve you no point.
I wasn't paying attention. Is that our destination, guys?
No,
No,
we need
we're
to go
going
to
to
Flame
Flare
Bay.
Bay.
Fuck. Uh, Let's see here.
He
Can I
can't afford
possibly
her
roll a
pay.
persuasion and convince him to make this stop for us?
Uh,
Or
really hard persuasion unless you can come up with a really good reason.
Um,
uh
pardon my friend here.
oh.
Um, would you be interested in making a slight detour for proper compensation?
Would be your offer of proper compensation?
Um, I will reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out. Uh, I'll just pull out 10 platinum coins.
10 platinum coins. As you pull out 10 platinum, he looks and says, "Coins of iron,
Platinum.
flat." His eyes, being these chameleon-like things, have been bouncing around, looking around a lot. They lock very tightly together as they both peer down at the coins. Made of plat, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You possess the king's coin.
Sure.
Right. Well, if that is a claim, then I'm going to have him do a perception at disadvantage because he's a bit locked into the greed of it. So that natural 20 is not going to be it, but the 2 is. As plus 6, so 8. He says, "You be needing a detour," you said.
Yes, we would
I
like to go
still
to
need a
Flame Bay.
I still need a persuasion, but it's
Can I give
not
a
going to be hard.
help action?
I thought you were the one making it, and this
Oh,
is your
well,
help action.
oh, okay. I
Oh,
was gonna say for either one. I
But
mean,
instead of
Flora was
giving you
talking.
help, you're going to roll a normal one,
Mm-hmm.
but major DC decrease.
Okay. What's the DC? Give it to me, Doc.
I'll say 15.
21. Let's go.
Okay. He says, "I be heading to the Southern Sea to earn a fortune, but this is worth
A lot.
about a half of what I. Hmm. Right. For a simple detour, I'd be willing to part with my boat.
Okay. And would you be able to?
Boys!"
Oh.
Snap of the fingers, and you see several dock hands. "Leave the shipments for now. We'll come back around. You needn't be leaving today, yes?
As soon as
Unfortunately,
possible.
yeah, as soon as possible.
2 hours, and you will be heading out. Do as you wish till
perfect.
for that time, lady."
Flora. Her name's Flora.
um,
Got
Remember
something you got in
Lazarus.
mind?
yeah. Can I set up a place to do the word of recall? Like to come back to this place,
Word
just
of
in case we need
recall.
to.
What is that?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that right off the top of my head.
Oh, here I'll send it to you.
How do you have Word of Recall?
It's a book I've got from a
Ah,
while back.
He
Atlas
has
of the
endless mind.
Endless Horizon.
you have the same thing Lulu does.
Yes.
So it can get all of us. But it requires like what blessed sanctuary.
It has to be a place that is designated to or strongly linked to your deity.
Oh, I mean,
I also sadly think you actually need a
If you
like
take a
a
couple
spell slot.
hours, yeah, you do need a spell slot of equivalency for it, unless it says you can cast it without expending a spell slot.
it contains the
Um,
following spells.
right, it can contain Word of Recall. But if you don't have an appropriate spell slot, or if it doesn't use it
What's the
through
spell?
charges, does it say you can use it through charges?
No.
Okay. So you can't really set this up. If you had the appropriate spell slot, which Word of Recall is like a 6th or 7th level spell?
6.
Okay.
What's the point of it
So
having charges, anyways? The book has 3 charges.
It's for the other abilities it has.
it has other things. It's got a ton of
That's
stuff,
just
and
to
like
change the spells out.
Or to,
Or to
when you're hit
teleport.
by an attack, expend a charge to teleport 10 feet away to it. Yeah.
right. It's definitely an item that grows with you. Like as you get stronger, it can get stronger too because you unlock more of its features through normal leveling and stuff. So once you can cast 6th level spells, you can use that. Which I think at level 10 you will be able to, won't you? Or is that
No, 11.
11th? Got it.
But I thought you guys
So
said
you're
we were just
just
level
barely
9.
short.
Yeah, we're level 9 right now.
Yeah.
I thought it might be next level, but you'll have to be level 11 in order to cast that.
Damn it. So we can do teleportation circle. Gate is not possible.
Teleportation
So
circle is just as viable, though.
So I'm just looking. I guess the only one out of the plane shift, Misty Step and teleportation circle is probably the only one we can do.
Do you want to set up a
Oh,
teleportation
place
circle over the next
dimension.
couple hours? I can't remember how long it takes to set one up.
It's 1 minute.
I'm back. I can look that up. It's 1 minute.
Or you can ritual cast it, right?
That's 1 minute, 1 round.
Not ritual.
The duration is a round.
I don't think it's a ritual.
So yeah, do you want to set up a teleportation circle to be able to come back here? Just keep the key and give the key to Snow Creek so he could potentially bring you back, sort of thing.
So
Create a
it
permanent teleportation.
lasts 6 seconds.
Oh, you gotta, yeah. No, you gotta cast it here every day for a year for it to be permanent.
For it to be permanent. So, but doesn't it stay active for some time?
Duration around.
No.
Oh,
Round.
so it would disappear after a round unless you come back here and cast it in the same spot again and again and again. Okay, so never.
Yeah. But you can use this to teleport to any major temple, guild, or other important place that has a permanent teleportation circle.
But you'd have to know their key
On
for
the
it.
same,
Right.
and on the same plane of existence.
You would
I mean, I
have
can just
keys
go to a
for
temple. See.
you would have keys for some of the teleportation circles in Strixhaven if you needed a big escape, but there's definitely none here that you know of.
It has to be on the same plane of existence.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I mean, I can just go to a temple here in this town.
Sure.
Something tells me they don't have that, but
You want to go check out a temple? Spend a
I
couple
mean, is there
hours
a
to go.
guild?
See if there is. Do you want to explore the town
I,
for the couple
I would
hours you have? Right.
Yes.
I will say equivalency. I will say for the purposes thereof, you all will probably have nothing happen in the first hour of this. If you want to roll me a short rest up for anyone that needs it, I don't think any of you actually do yet.
No.
But during that time, I'm going to hop over to Greach and then I'll come back and describe what you guys find over the next couple hours because I got to get him a couple hours into whatever he's doing too.
No, you're good.
Greach. Boney.
He's dead.
Oh, actually, it's already one anyways, so we can pick up with him next time.